Perfect. All set. And are you doing the random jam survey? Is that what I'm seeing spam up my timeline? Fucking idiot. Alright. So welcome to the Sunday sort of side campaign that will be running alongside the Friday one that y'all are familiar from with on Swervy's side. It's currently being shown on both Swervy's stream, his YouTube, and on my end just to sort of, I don't know, have some synergy with it. But as always, you can head over to the Swervy's YouTube where he'll have the VODs of it and everything else, including the original campaign that this is running alongside. So, this is all set in Tony's homebrew world. Tony, would you like to give a little bit of insight on your world?
Moro is a world that is the specific continent that it is on is separated into 5 different areas. One based around each of one of the original deities of the world, and they all have different political landscapes and different environmental climates. And it's a pretty new world as far as worlds go. Only a couple thousand years of history.
Okay. So yeah, as he said, for a world that's pretty.
Yeah, that's what say.
But that's pretty much it. The world is pretty new. We have different assets compared to the Forgotten Realms that many people are used to, and yeah, from here we'll be going into a campaign, like I said, running alongside the one with Pat, Alamus, Jin, and also running similarly in time, actually at the same time pretty much. So there'll be some crossover, probably not between characters immediately, but just in general. All right, so are you ready?
Yep.
Everyone set?
Let's go.
So you're saying the world is over 18?
What? Okay.
World is
Sorry.
weak. Oh yes.
Well,
Jesus Christ. I'm not even gonna. All right.
Moro-chan?
All right. So this campaign, the title of the campaign itself is still a work in progress, but for now, we're going with The Island the Gods Forgot. Now, this will be a pretty short campaign compared to the other ones. It'll be longer in the following weeks, but we have people going to work today, and we started later than we wanted. So, all that thing it's all right. This is more of everybody just getting a hand on what this will be and things like that. So, yep. Welcome. When things get going, we might not interact with chat so much, mostly just to keep fluidity, but, everything's good. Hello, anyone that's here, and all that good stuff. So here we go.
Hi.
So to start, let me just get closer. Okay.
I love the pictures looking at us. Yes. He's looking. He's just like, I'm here.
Oh, I just saw him on the bed. He kind of blends in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So to start, we pan to an island seemingly above the clouds. But at the same time, it seems further than the clouds could ever be. The view around the island is maddening. Terrifying creatures clamor, crawl, and fly, doing whatever they must, trying to reach a tower that seems to be on the center of the island. We zoom into said tower and find a man rummaging through papers, shelves, books, whatever he can... Did you just kill an ant? Never mind. Whatever he can get his hands on. Where is it? I should have never... But before he can finish his words, they are cut short at his gas. A shadowy hand reaches up through the wall and table, and searching, it starts to mumble words. You did. As the creature comes further out of the wall and the table, reaching for the man. You can see his body fluctuates from the ghostly figure to the shadow-covered ghoulish creature and back to a mortal form. I'm sorry, the man mutters as he pulls out a smoking vial and drinks it down. His eyes glow for a moment, and in one swift movement, he claps his hands together. The room explodes with amazing force. and the spirit is blown away. The room is now torn to pieces as the man stands somewhat defeated in the center. That is when he can hear the metal clang of what he has been looking for. There it is. He stares at an hourglass as it starts to float in the disheveled remains of the room. He starts to reach out for it. As he does, you can see his hand wither and youngen, age and regress. I'm running out of time. As his hands make contact with the hourglass, his body stops fluctuating in age for just a moment, but his fingers go straight through the glass. I still can't. All of a sudden, a certain sound can be heard. Hold on. Did I not turn that on? Give me one moment. This should be on, but apparently it turned itself off.
Excuse me.
Was that isn't the right. Hold on. Do y'all hear that? Is that actually coming through or no?
It's
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
through.
we can hear
It's
it. We can hear it.
Wonderful. All right. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Ignore me. Anyway, it said it wasn't working, so I had no clue. Anyway, where there was hourglass, all of a sudden the sound of, all of a sudden his fingers go through. I still can't, and all of a sudden a sound of ticking can be heard. No, not now. I've gotten so far this time. I have to try again, another time. The man empties out his satchel on the floor. He grabs some chalk and starts to ink markings around the floor in several different runes and locations. Every few runes make the last glow a bit brighter, to the point that the room was shining brilliantly. Last, the man pulls out a hammer and chisel. He then etches a sigil into the center of the room. I'll fix this, no matter how many times I have to try. The man says, pouring out several vials and placing a gemstone in the center of the etched sigil. The room hums violently with energy. As the man raises his hammer over the head of the gemstone, all of a sudden, the ticking stops. That happened by accident. Anyway, all of a sudden, the ticking stops.
Oh no.
There is another presence in the room. He can feel it as it creeps closer. And fear has him damn near petrified. With everything he can muster, the man swings the hammer straight into the gemstone, crushing it. The room implodes with energy and everything fades to black. In another place, in another time, in another life, a little girl is staring into a rippleless lake. And just for a moment, the lake shines brighter than the sky itself. She leans forward, reaching her hand towards the lake cautiously. Suddenly, something grabs her hand, and as she fights for it to let go, you hear two big knocks. Our first member of the party wakes up, sweating profusely from what seems to be a nightmare, clutching an ever-shifting hourglass around her neck, as two more knocks rattle her door. And would you like to give your intro, Pix? Describe your character.
Yeah. So, Pix is a Kalashtar.
I mean, more
she,
aesthetically. You don't have to actually tell race and stuff.
Yeah. No worries. She has a really pale skin, long dark hair. She kind of dresses a little bit like a little bit gothic, kind of like it's a little bit black, and she does like kind of blackish makeup. She's got some piercings going on and a tattoo on her face. It's like stars. So
Okay. All right.
All right. So the knocking continues, and you can hear muffled words come to the door. Hello. Sorry, Miss Pix. They're really broken up. And as you look at the door, Well, give me a perception roll.
Perception roll.
Yeah.
First roll, gang.
Yeah, exactly. First roll, I was like,
Let's see how good the campaign's gonna
I
turn
cannot
out.
currently do it.
Can you? Oh, because your
Wait,
character is.
Yeah, he's not attached to Pix right now.
Oh. Do it on D&D Beyond or just with a normal roll?
Do you want me to do
I got
slash
you.
roll d20?
I
Yeah,
got
you can do
you.
that. Jesus Christ.
Here, Emin. You got a 15.
A 15. Yeah, that's good enough.
Plus your what?
15 is probably going to be good enough to be honest for this. As you look in the corners of the door, you can see that there are runes on the door, sort of glowing and assisting with keeping out noise. This is probably why you can't hear the person outside. The person, like very lowly or seemingly very lowly, asks you to answer the door again.
Hello? Who's there?
Like he continues to knock, and then that's when you remember
He just continues
the
to
voice
knock.
is actually familiar to you. This is True Carver, the tavern keeper that you're actually staying at right now.
Pix opens the door.
Okay.
Come in.
Yeah.
Carver.
I'm actually not going to come into your room. And you can hear, now that the door is open, the noise from the tavern is actually picking up quite a bit. It's actually roaring loud a little bit. So he's like, actually, I just came here to tell you that the previous entertainment is done. They actually give me a luck roll, D100. It'll help me decide what you're going into right now.
Oh, a D100. Oh god.
Yeah.
boy. I just love swords
Sorry.
already.
70.
70. Okay.
Wait, do I have to roll like the extra, like 75, 76, shit like
No,
that?
70 is good enough for me to understand why he's rolling into. 70 would probably be something along these lines. Hold on. Let that start up.
They have music?
Yeah, I was like, ooh, ooh. Majestic.
So you can hear the tavern is going. It's not particularly overly excited, but it is not dead. It is more than normal. It's like the last entertainment just finished their routine. They did well enough. But as you know, your agreement with Miss Blink was that for you to stay in this room, you'd have to perform and perform well. Are you ready to do your performance tonight?
Oh, yes. I can do it whenever.
All right. We would need you down there. How long do you need? 5-10 minutes or?
Yeah, 5 minutes would be great.
Okay. All right. We'll see you down in 5. He then proceeds to close the door and the music fades off again deeper into the background. We then go off to, hold on, I'm just making sure I wrote that right. That character's not in this anymore. We then go into
I wonder who it could be. No
I
idea.
don't know. That's kind of crazy. I don't.
Crazy. Who's the tavern?
I don't.
Couldn't be
Wait, which one of the
little
characters?
kobold, little guy. You running around like a little munchkin.
Which
Little
one
munchkin
of
running
the-
around.
to
Which
Saul.
one of those characters? There's like 3 of them.
Yeah.
Kobold, we were joking around.
We then go cut to Saul, who is just outside the tavern. He's coming here for possibly to get some information, but I'll let that sort of play itself out. Tony, give us a breakdown of Saul aesthetically.
So Saul is he's like a short human. He has this long flowing black hair that's currently tied back in a ponytail behind him. You see he has like this pale pink skin. And he's got these very violet eyes with like soft gentle features on his face. His eyes are like a little milky, and it doesn't seem the way that he's like breathing and stuff is kind of like out of rhythm. But yeah, he's got a little short, lithe build, and he has kind of scrappy leather armor that is over this like beige shirt and brown breeches.
Okay. So Saul is now approaching the tavern. He's a little bit, I assume, a little bit skeptical about going in.
Oh,
But
very
he is
much so.
still he is still driven to. How would you like to do this? Would you like to go in now? It seems like things are picking up musically. The last routine just finished. Or would you like to wait out for a little bit for things
I
to
want
dive
I want to peek my head in and see if there's an empty table.
in? You peek your head into the tavern. The music fills up a little more as you just hear everything sort of taking off and people just enjoying their night.
Mhm.
There are no empty tables per se, but there is a table open at the bar.
Yo, this hits a little too close to work for me.
Kinda gathers himself up. I really need this. He moves into the inn.
So Saul moves into the inn and makes his way over to the table. Music becomes a tad bit louder. Of course, he's in the middle of it all now.
Mhm.
Makes his way over to the bar. And at the moment, no one is at the bar. You are looking around, and you can see there is a Goliath of a man coming down the stairs from the second floor and making his way back to the bar, sort of waving to you to let you know that he's making his way.
Mhm.
But you notice him moving a bit slow. Would you like to roll a perception?
Sure.
Go on.
But if I can find it, hold up. Because my stuff isn't at the top like it was before.
That is Swervy asking if you'd like him to roll for you.
I have my own dice, good sir. I don't. Why do you think I got this damn cup? All right.
Yeah,
One second, I
I'm
gotta
the
pull my-
poverty.
I gotta pull my stats on the other screen. All right. What's my That is a 15.
A 15. Okay. You notice that as he's hobbling, one of his legs at the very bottom, of course, pants and all being seen, you can see one of the legs is a fake leg. It's made out of a metal, but it doesn't look like just some simple prosthetic. It looks well worked on, something handcrafted and well done, for lack of better words.
Okay.
He hobbles over, still moving pretty, all things considered, missing a leg, moving
Right.
pretty well overall, and makes it back to the counter. He's like, well, sorry for the hold. Hello there, how are you doing? What would you like?
Greetings, I am doing well. Is there any chance I could get the cheapest thing that you have? Alcohol?
The cheapest thing? Well, it's a busy night, but we do have some ale left. We have some ale, we have some wine. It matters what type of alcohol you like, I suppose.
Honestly, the dregs of the ale are just fine. I find my
The-
taste buds are not what they used to be.
Okay. So he goes ahead. He pours you not a mug, but pretty much a mug, but a mug of ale, the cheapest ale he has. Just breaks it off of the tap, places it in front of you. He'll be like, and then once he places it down, he'll just be like, that'll be 1 copper.
I guess. Do you mind breaking down the gold piece?
So you've come with gold pieces, but you want the cheapest ale.
Look, okay. I only have so many denominations.
You know what, buddy? Consider that one on the house. I don't feel like breaking down a gold at the moment.
Oh, well,
He kind of
thank you
just
for that. I
gives
really
it.
appreciate it.
It's a busy night. If I go breaking down gold now, I'll be here all night. You know what I mean?
Can I look around the bar real quick, see if he's needed anywhere else, or if I can kind of keep pushing the conversation?
You look around the bar, and aside from people just sort of being happily drunk, eating
course.
and just partying up a little bit, no one's really motioning over to him. He's just kind of sitting here, and he also does have an attendant going around assisting the few people that do need help.
Okay.
Is she hot?
Oh.
She, I suppose, if you're into that, she can be attractive. Yes.
is she in a maid
Oh
outfit?
no.
Oh my
she is not.
lord.
She is
Okay,
just a
never mind.
normal.
Okay, never
Oh.
mind.
She's a normal barmaid outfit. But go on.
Okay, never mind.
And you thought the bard was gonna be the horny one.
I'm not being horny. I just like to. I like to know the scene.
I'm just
Um,
appreciating.
So, do you mind if I pry you for information?
That matters on the information you want, I suppose.
I am just looking for maybe someone or something. I'm not quite sure, unfortunately. I came here with a goal set in mind, but a bit fuzzy on the details.
You have to give me a little more than that. You're looking for someone, something. Do you have a name, a look?
I would like to pull out my book.
Okay. So you
Um,
pull out your big book. Go on.
I open it, and what do I see? Like on the first couple pages.
You look into the book, and on the first couple of pages, you see the symbol that wrung your memory, I should say.
Mhm.
You see the symbol, a couple of details such as them having a beard, the smell of what did I say? Bourbon on their breath, things like that, but nothing too major.
Do I remember the man's build?
You remember it was a chunkier man. Like he
Okay.
was heavier set. You could tell he was well fed, not necessarily strong,
Right.
but he wasn't. He had more than enough money to feed himself as needed daily, be it nightly,
Okay.
whatever the case is.
I kind of turn the tome around so we can see him, and I gesture to the seal, not the seal, but the crest.
The
Does
crest.
these ring any bells to you?
Carver, the name of the the barkeeper, I haven't said that yet. He looks down at the book and he's like, and he kind of just looks back at you. What are you showing me here?
Do you
There's
not
nothing
see
on this
anything in the?
page.
It is one of those books, of course. And I kind of turn the book around and close it.
He's like, that ale is hitting you a little strong, huh?
Nah, well, it could be hitting stronger. I go and just down it. Is there any more left?
Yeah, sure. Hold on. Seeing you show him an empty page, he sort of hold on.
Just look.
Is there like a napkin
no,
nearby or
that's
something?
He sort of feels a little bad for you, pours you another ale. A napkin.
Or
Yeah,
like
no, there'd
anything
be
I
like,
can write on?
there'd be like a little like like a shitty napkin kind of on
He's right on the bar.
table. Don't write on the man's bar. there'd be a
I am
shitty
not trying to
napkin
get thrown
nearby.
out.
Least
So
you
yeah,
can-
I kind of pull a, I don't know, pen, ink, and quill, whatever, out of my pack. And I start trying to scroll the crest onto a napkin.
Performance?
Okay.
Would that be performance?
Oh no.
I feel like that might be the closest one.
Yeah, it's either that or I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
Dexterity.
Oh boy,
It's not dexterity. It's not a backflip.
that is a 13.
A 13.
Wait, no, that is a 15. Sorry.
Okay. He looks down at the sigil and he looks up at you and he's even drawn like this, I could tell what type of sigil this is. What exactly do you want with the man that had this?
He and I have some previous dealings I would like to close up.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't want any dealings with anyone with that sigil. Not around here. We're good. We're just good, normal folks around here. We're not trying to get wrapped up in anything of anyone in that manner. I'm sorry to say.
I understand. The last thing I would want is to bring any harm to you or your establishment, because it is quite respectable.
Thank you kindly.
Of
It
course,
is
friend.
Miss Millie's, Miss Millie Blanc's establishment. She's working in the back. She's a bit of a recluse. She gets really
Yeah.
shy, which I'm trying to get her out of that, but you know.
Ah, so you're the
Um,
face.
For now, nobody seems to really mess with the place when the Goliath is in charge, or
Well, that
looks
is
to be in
understandable.
charge.
We're quite the sturdy man.
Oh, thank you kindly. I'll be honest with you. What's your name?
Soul.
Saul, I like you. If you want to know where to find more information on that, there are you familiar with Greentown?
Unfortunately, this is my first time here.
All right. There are 3 taverns in this town. There is us, the Old Davy. I'm a little biased, but I'll say we're the best ones here.
Oh, of course.
There is another tavern down the lane. I'll give you the name to that in a bit, but I don't advise you going there tonight. You should probably just stay here the night.
Well, thank you for
It
that
is-
advice. Is there a reason that I would not want to visit that establishment?
It's a bit of a. Don't get me wrong. It is, though we are the best tavern, and I feel feels and everything like that, atmosphere and everything. And he kind of points at the crowd, and you notice. Give me a perception roll.
That's going to be solid. I think it's a +1. 19.
Hey, all right. So you look into the crowd and you notice that every table full, like we said before,
Mhm.
but there are very little to no humans actually here. He's like, we generally cater to the more non-human folk. That emblem you have there, that would do a lot better in the other tavern. Or you'd more likely find more information about them on the other tavern. They like humans over there. And though we like humans here, they don't like our kind over there, if you know what I mean.
Would my character be knowledgeable of like the political climate down here? I would assume so, yeah, because of the.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, definitely.
Okay.
I mean, he'd be a little out of date, but
yeah.
generally it wouldn't change in that time span.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, in what case? What would you like me to remind you, or what you to know, or whatever the case is?
I would like to know what would I think that this person. What do I think that this person's position would be, if any?
This person's position. Oh, the person that you're looking for.
Yeah.
You would not know necessarily entirely their position. You
Mhm.
know for sure that they are of a specific manner, and that you know pretty much that manner is tied to high politics, so they wouldn't only be maybe a step or a ring down from there.
Okay.
So if anything, they are somewhere in the realms of, not saying they are, but like they'd be on par with the mayor of this town almost.
Okay.
Mhm.
And after hearing what he just told me, I think it is probably better that I spend more of my time here anyway. And I kind of look down at my hand as I turn it over, looking at like my pale complexion.
So he kind of looks over and he's just like, well, I don't know what issues you have, but you're always welcome here. Feel free.
Well, thank you, friend.
Is there anything else you'll be needing?
I think that'll be it.
All right. He goes back to sort of shining his cup for now. And he's like, actually, if you stay a bit longer, you should be seeing the entertainment come down the stairs any moment now.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I'm quite excited.
It's their first performance tonight, but they said they can knock it out the park, so we're going to see what happens here. That sigh. All right. So we cut from the bar for a moment, and we head over to the docks, where we have our... Hold on. I'm sorry about that. Just making sure I'm putting the right person on the docks. Yes, I am. Perfect. So that is where we have Yalkesh just staring at the sea. Give us an aesthetic breakdown of Yalkesh.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Fred. I am playing a Simic hybrid that It is. He looks basically his skin. It's a light teal skin. He has gills. His top of his face has kind of like light white markings. He kind of looks more. He looks more aquatic, than a more terrestrial. Yeah, terrestrial, like land type looking. I would kind of describe it more like white markings with like the anglerfish, if you've ever seen it. His ears are slightly pointed, and he has light blue eyes, kind of like light aquamarine, and he's wearing a small, like basically just a cloth top and baggy like silk pants basically right now.
All right.
Mhm.
Yalkesh is standing at the pier. There is currently a ship docked, but the person on the ship sort of motions at him to move out the way as they pull off.
Now,
The ship then yes, you're gonna step back regardless.
yeah.
The ship pulls back and starts moving away into the night. At this point, it is already pretty much I'd say it's late. The tavern's already popping. It's late into night. This is people getting supper late night, looking for a place to sleep, things like that. And yeah, ship starts to pull off. And as the ship starts to pull off, you hear very heavy running behind you for a moment, almost trying to motion to the ship. The ship takes off. Tony's face. The ship takes off, and then motioning behind you as you turn around, you see a turtle, sort of
It's just
trying to wave down the ship and ring it back.
okay.
Trying to wave down the ship and ring it back, but it doesn't work. The ship is taking off. The billowing of the sails is too loud. His screams aren't reaching out to it, and he misses it.
I'm going to saunter over to him and say, "So, what's going on? What did you miss the ship, or what's going on? When were you trying to get a hold of that? Let's move on. What's going on, bud? I don't understand."
He's so confused. Oh, well. Yeah, I know. I missed the ship, it seems. It's okay. It's just I had family on that ship, but I mean, it'll come back, I suppose. They always take ships out of this port. It's
Your family was on the ship and they left you? Did they not check for you?
It's more complicated than that. I don't think they 100% knew I was coming here today. But I don't know, it's a thing that it happens. It doesn't really matter.
Well, that sounds familiar
maybe
family-wise, I can understand. Family's always something kind of complicated, isn't it?
You two have family issues, huh?
A little bit, yeah. But that's neither here nor there. There's nothing you can really do. Besides
family's complicated, isn't it?
Tell me
You can
about
be away
that,
for 50 years and some things don't change. They still try to leave you behind.
You look good for 50.
That's why thank you, but that's neither here nor there. Oh,
well, I hate to hear that your family left you. That's never something pleasant. But well, how about this? I've heard there's a bar nearby. Would you mind coming with me and we can talk about our family issues? Wouldn't mind.
That's
I know it's complicated, as you said, but I can understand the complicatedness of families.
Thank you. That's a fine offer, but I haven't really been into interacting with people for quite some time. I think I'll hold off on that one a little bit for now. But one day I might take you up on that.
Are you
But
okay? If you're fine with that, I've just gotten to town. I've been secluded from a lot of people, so I can understand it. You're hitting all the nails, buddy. I don't know how to say more of that.
No, I think I don't know. To be honest, just sleeping under the stars does me more justice than I could in with people. I think I'll take a break. Who knows? Plus, maybe she'll come back. She's always forgetting something. Skeletons can't do all the work, you know.
Skeletons.
But all right.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna. Oh, go on.
You talked about skeletons? I'm quite curious about that, actually, considering you said family. But I'm sorry. Actually, I'm prying too much. I apologize.
It's okay. It's
You said you had complicated and you would rather stay away. I don't mean to bother you. I thank you for your time. Can I get your name? So, because you said you'd be willing sometime later, I would like to.
Sure. I have different names, but I go by G as of late.
G?
G.
Okay, well, G. I appreciate the conversation. I haven't had one in a long time, really. So, thank you. I will, I'm gonna go to the bar I mentioned. And, my name is Yalkesh, by the way.
Yalkesh. It's good to know.
It's good to know. Thank you. Not many people have actually commented with that.
Wait, I haven't been here in quite some time, but which bar are you going to, may I ask?
I'm gonna need a history check on the bar. So let me roll. Give me 1 second. / roll 20, d20, and see if that does that. Let's see.
Dying. What did you roll?
A 1.
You don't know where you're going.
I seem
You
to have
are literally
forgotten
about to follow the music and hope for the best.
Yep. I was a. So wait, am I hearing the music right now? Any music at all nearby?
Can you hear the music?
Yeah, is there any music nearby at all? Is Yalkesh hearing any music?
You are hearing.
He needs to have something. If you need, do you need me to
Give
roll
me a perception. Give me a perception.
All right.
It's another nat 1.
Okay. Let me 1 second. That would be a perception 1. That's a 7. So
you don't hear music.
I'm gonna. Whenever that happens, basically I completely draw a blank. As I said to him, I was like, for some reason I've misplaced the name, but as I'm kind of embarrassedly, sheepishly, I'm going to turn my head and start walking away, saying, "I apologize, but I don't know." Almost dejected.
You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Are you okay?
No, sir. No, I'm not. This is why I was hoping someone would take me along, if you want the honest truth.
He kind of looks at you and he just and then he's
yeah,
like,
at
no.
this point
No, okay, hold on now.
he's just looking down. Kesh is gonna be looking down.
He's just feeling a lot of pity going on in this campaign so far. Feeling sort of bad for you. He's like, I haven't been in this town for quite some time. I think I've told you that already.
Yes, sir, you have. Oh.
The things that I've known from this town have faded off a bit from when I was last here. It's time can change any place. But it seems, if I remember right, if you head to the right side of town, there is a bar there, but that bar is mostly for humans, so I don't personally go there.
Okay.
I don't know if you... how prevalent are your scales and features that make you clearly not human?
So the face, you would be able to know. If you looked at my face, because the thing is, I have I forgot to mention the black hair. Oh well. I have slightly black hair, short faded. You would be able to see like basically like almost like the gills would be apparent on my neck because the cloth neck wouldn't, or the cloth jacket would not be covering it. So you would be able to very easily know.
All right. So him being able to see your scales and everything,
Mm-hmm.
as he looks down on your face, he'll be like, "Well, it's sort of, yeah. So that bar is not particularly for humans. Actually, he sort of looks closer to you. He's like, "What? Are you?" And then
I'll let you go. Continue.
he's just kind of looks into you. He's looking at your scales a little bit, sort of motioning at them. He's like,
I get that actually a lot. I'm a simic hybrid, if you've ever heard it. Our race is someone that takes in characteristics and tries to adapt and become better for the evolution of our race. We want to be stronger. That's the best way I could describe it.
I see.
And it's something that my father very much enjoys.
Oh.
I did not generally enjoy this, but it was not my choice.
I'm sorry. So that they fuse. So, do you have the characteristics of the Yante? Is that what I'm seeing here?
No, I'm more of the aquatic race. That would be
Oh.
what you would say. More merman, if you would want to go about, not.
Oh, closer to the Tritons.
Yes, very much
Okay.
so, because these scales are very slimy. What
Oh.
it feels like. If you like, I will like gesture if you want to touch my hand.
No, I do not.
Okay.
I do not. I would not like that. I'm sorry. It is no offense to you. I just don't like the idea of slimy. It does not do well on my turtle skin. I'm an older turtle at this point. I don't.
Okay.
I barely made it here, and I had to run to this dock. I did not like that. But okay, that's fine. I had to be honest. I'm not a. I've seen the Yante do some mighty terrifying things. I'm not entirely a fan of them, but that.
I can understand that. They've had a past, not a good one.
A past is, to say the least.
Yeah, very light way of putting it. I apologize.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, there is a small bar in the center of town. There was, I think I may have also passed another one to the far left of town as well, but that one seemed a lot smaller. I don't know if you'd, of course the price is probably cheaper, but I don't know if that's the one you were looking for. I'd say if anyone, go to the one closer to center of town, but
okay.
it's entirely up to you.
Information then, because as mentioned before, I apparently forgot the tavern name. So I will go and leave you alone. I know I bothered you long enough. I'm so sorry.
No, it's no bother at all. I'm waiting for a ship. It's just another thing that happens.
I'm going to not touch him because I know he's the slimiest, and just basically like try to act like patting him and say, I hope the ship comes back for you, G. I very much do.
I hope so too.
And
then you see him sort of clutching a letter. I hope so too. And then he just sort of sits on the dock, looking off into the water. As you take your off towards the inn that you don't remember.
Yeah, that I don't remember. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you'll hear like a little pitter patter because it's web feet and stuff. Hey man, it's what it is. He's aquatic. Yeah, all right. I apologize.
All right. So that's that.
Yep, that's that.
All right.
That was
so. The Allcash starts. Ooh, actually. All right. So they mentioned there was a one to the left and one to the center. Which one are you going to? May I ask?
Towards the center. Because
he
is what he recommended, because the left one was small and not what he was saying. I wouldn't look for it, so I would take his word. At this point, I am a bird in the wind. I am just following, or back in the wind. I am following wherever he told me.
All right. So as you go to the tavern in the center, In front of the tavern to the left is a young elf standing there, sort of, just looking into the tavern. Would you like to give an aesthetic look into Rory? Sorry.
Say it one more time.
How does your character look, homie?
Oh, wait, where am I at?
You're in front of a tavern, not the tavern that we're talking about, but the smaller one.
Okay. So, hello everyone. You already know me. I don't know. Give me an introduction. I am a male Eladrin elf with white hair, snow white eyes, tan skin, and I'm about 70 years old, pretty young, fairly young, 6'1", and I weigh about 150. My character has 2 gauntlets, one that is gold with a purple chain going around it. The other one is gold and has like a little charm that comes out the back of it. I walk around with, let me look at my character real quick. He walks around with a coat showing partially of his chest. He has a very calm demeanor about him. That's about it, really.
Okay. So you show up outside of this tavern. The tavern is smaller, and it was a back alley to sort of get to it. It is run down, and as you look up, you see the sign says the Davies Dick. Now, you have that is the name of it. Don't question it. It is the Davies Dick or Old Davies Dick. Sometimes there are 2 different signs, and you're not 100% sure which one is correct. It is clear that this tavern is not in the best of shape. You know that once you got into town, someone told you that you should go to the tavern named Davy, but you weren't expecting to find this one. Do you want to... What do you want to do? Do you want to run a perception check? Do you want to see what's around? What do you want to do?
I just
want to go in? You just go in. Okay. You go in, and the tavern has people in it. Like, very few people. It is very small and 2 floors, and there is no sort of liveliness or excitement. You just hear people moving around, clattering cups and bottles as they drink and do whatever they are doing. And otherwise, it's really just run down. On the top, with your ears, you can hear the skittering of what seems to be some sort of insect. Not entirely sure what.
So, how many people do I see?
You see about, let's say, on people sort of partaking, drinking, doing whatever, you see maybe, let's say 6 people. You see about 6 people drinking, and when you come in, their eyes are kind of glued onto you, but they continue to drink.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Go on.
Steer myself, I guess you say.
Steal yourself?
Steal
Like
myself. There you go. Yeah,
Okay,
steal myself. I walk in, ignore just about every single one of them because they're below me, and
Nice.
I walk up to the counter.
There is a sort of haggard old woman standing there. She is she's just standing behind the counter. She's just like, you're one of them pretty boys, aren't you?
I walk up to her and I'm like, how you doing, ma'am? Is there a better bar around here?
Pardon?
I don't think I stuttered.
She sort of looks at you, kind of thrown back. So you come here.
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying? My bar's not good enough?
I mean, let me just go down the list of things that is wrong with this bar.
Oh, wow.
He's being Smurfy. He's playing Smurfy.
So, first of all,
Really bulled up and was like,
the name of your bar is atrocious and it's unwelcoming to people around here. Number 2,
Well, it seems to work perfectly fine. We got people in here, don't we?
6. I don't know if that's gonna.
It's a slow nod in the town.
I don't know if that. I don't know if that's gonna. I mean, I've seen the town. The town's pretty lively. I'm pretty sure you could, if you just change the name of the bar, it'll bring in more people. Just saying. I've been to a lot of bars, a lot of taverns, stuff like that. I heard bugs. I don't know if I would want to sleep next to bugs.
They help build character.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. What do they get into your ale?
That's just protein.
No, right. Yeah, it seems that you only attract the nitty and gritty and more dangerous people here. Because as soon as I came in here, they looked at me with hostile looks.
Well, in their defense, you're the prettiest thing that walked into here for a little bit, excluding myself, of course.
Yeah. I can't say the same about the bar, though.
I see. Also, you want a fancier bar, do you?
Just a little better. I mean, just a bar that's a little bit better, honestly.
Well, since you're so fancy, there is a human bar just down to the right side of town. They'd love someone like you.
So seeing as though I'm not a human, I don't really care if it's a human bar or not. I just
No, it's the fanciest bar around here. Don't worry, they'll love you.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Go on, tell them Rachel sent you.
I'm not gonna tell them Rachel sent me. Pretty sure in a bar like this, I'm pretty sure they see it as an eyesore.
Well, suit yourself.
Thank you. Have a great day. I turn around and walk out.
So you walk out the bar, and what do you want to do? You want to go to the bar that she mentioned, or you want to hear and see if you can find me? Or what do you want to do? You want to roll perception?
I will roll a perception check.
Oh, that's funny.
So you roll perception. Go on.
I wonder if this is connected to the what's the name we tried.
Should be.
It was.
18.
Okay. So in the distance, you can hear a bar, very low and lively, somewhere in the center of town.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm assuming you're going to start heading over there?
What else do I see?
Well, you hear a bar, you hear a bit of movement at the docks, nothing special. And just pretty much late night town stuff. People heading home from work, people heading home from the docks. Here? A guild? I didn't think about a guild in this town. It's just a dock town. You may be able to find a guild place, but this late, it wouldn't be open.
It's pretty late.
It's evening, definitely. Big docks, ships have left the dock. Taverns are opening up for like people to come in, spend the night and eat and whatnot. I'd say it's at least like around the 8 p.m.s in normal time. Sorry, I'm off screen. I'm just looking for my dice. Where the hell did I put them?
So I start walking towards the noise, see if I can take a mental picture of the town, and then I walk towards the tavern, the lively tavern.
Okay. So you're sort of looking around as you go. The town is pretty much. Where the fuck did I put this thing? The town is pretty. Not the poorest of towns, but not. You can tell this town, or at least this side of town, doesn't seem to have money like that. Not poor, not as bad as the place you just left, but not balling out, so to say. As you get there,
this seems like a better place for me. I say to myself.
As you get there, you reach over to the Old Davy, the bar that. Reaching there now, you realize that is the place that you were actually thinking of
this
going
might
from
be the
before.
place I was supposed to go to.
I can't find my normal dice. I'll just use the normal generator roll. Anyway, so you reach the Old Davy. The music you can hear from the outside as you start to go in. And you sort of head inside, and we'll cut your character there for now. Last but not least, let's see. Actually, Boo, we're gonna hold off on introducing you just for a little bit. I got you in another. I want to introduce your character, especially tomorrow. That's what I want to do. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow in game is what I'm doing. Okay, so you head into the tavern, And now we have 4 out of our 5 heroes in the tavern. We have Yalkesh, we have Rory, who just entered. Pix is finally coming down the stairs. And we have Saul at the main table with True Carver, sort of still polishing his glasses and serving drinks. Oh, let me turn back up the tavern music. And... oh, hold on, wait for that. There's always a weird thing at the beginning. So... okay, so, yeah. How would you like to... a little loud. So, Pix, how would you like to go about what you're about to do? Or do you want to start off with your performance? What do you want to do?
I think just music for a little bit, and then the performance just a little bit later.
Okay. So, you want to play your music, or we're just letting the music of the tavern rock until you're
My
ready?
music.
Okay. Boot. So, Pix comes, and what is your instrument of...
It's a lyre.
Okay. So, descending down the stairs, Pix starts playing their lyre, and a certain tune comes out of it as the bar slowly silences. Just so people can sort of hear what's happening. And will that actually play? So. What?
I get those.
So, Pix starts playing her tune, coming down the stairs. Everybody is sort of just resonating in the large hall from the staircase down into the bar, and everyone is pretty much at attention. There's still some talking, but for the most part, people are looking in and listening. Do any of you want to talk? Anything like that? The ones that aren't performing at the moment?
I ignore the music and I walk up to the bar.
I'll let him go first on that.
All right. So Rory walks up to the bar. There's open seats to the left of Yalkesh and to the right of... to the left of Saul and to the right of Saul.
Wait, so one's a
And-
fish person, the other one is a what? Human?
Yalkesh is kind of just standing in the bar. He hasn't really
Yeah, I
sat
haven't
down
stood
yet.
anywhere.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I sit next to Saul because he seems to be the closest to the bartender.
All right. So you sit next to Saul, and do you want to roll a perception?
Nah, I don't care.
You don't care. Okay. So you sit next to
I tap-
Saul.
I tap the bar,
Uh,
motioning over the bartender.
what's going on? What's up?
Some old hag Rachel sent me here.
Rachel.
Yeah, the bar
Rachel
was
would not
very-
send you here.
The bar was dreadful.
Oh, don't. I completely know which Rachel you're talking about. She would not send you here. I've had plenty of run-ins with Rachel.
Yeah,
I'm
she told me-
surprised. Did
she
you
told me to
leave
tell
with your
her.
purse?
Let's be honest, they all looked hostile, but I don't know if they were about anything.
I've definitely had people come here from being said they've been sent by Rachel before, and they're either lost their money or lost people they were with. So
I think she was more shocked that I told her that her bar was fucking terrible and gave her ways to improve her bar, and then she kicked me out basically.
he sort of, you see him giggle at the idea of you telling him that the bar was sort of just saying that her bar was ass.
Saul kind of wide-eyed buries himself in his drink.
He's like, you know what? He pours out an ale and he's like, I don't care if you drink it or not. Here you go. That's just for telling her off about her fucked up little tavern she has over there.
So I have a question. I think it's your name. I'm
Oh.
Rory, by the way.
Oh, hello there, Rory. I am True Carver. That is, that's my family's name, but True Carver, yes.
True Carver, like the truest of carvers.
When I used to, if you couldn't tell, I'm a Goliath. Before,
Very, very handsome Goliath.
oh,
I've seen terrible looking Goliaths in my travels.
To be honest, it's probably my cousins. But
Oh, I'm so sorry.
no, it's all right. They were ugly people. We were known for carving the mountains of their immortal peaks, but well, that's what the family name is. Ancestors carved the mountains, and the name just carried down, and we were known as the crafters.
I think in my travels, I've heard about the carvers.
Really, it's rare for us to really tell outside folk about anything. We don't usually leave the mountains.
Well, so
But-
my parents were kind of travelers in a sense. They traveled all around Morrow.
Adventurers, huh?
Hmm
Oh,
The
all
highest
right.
of adventurers.
Really
Hmm
impressive.
Yes. So
I've dealt with many adventurers, good and bad, in my time, defending the mountains.
basically following in their footsteps. That brings me to my next question. Do you know
Sure.
if there's a guild in this town?
A guild hall?
Mhm.
Let's see. It's a little hard to say. We did have a guild hall for quite some time, but things kind of got dicey when the town split the way it did.
Ooh, could you elaborate on that?
Well, you see, if right here in the center of town, it's generally a safe zone. It's a mix of humans. There's a mix of, people that not necessarily humans.
So
You go on.
there's discrimination.
Yeah, that's to say that's to say the least. But I mean, where in Murrow isn't, it's kind of just you just gotta choose which one you choose.
Where I'm from, there's seems to be no discrimination. So that
Where are
I
you
know
from?
of, the Black Forest.
I've heard there's only elves in the Black Forest.
No, Black Forest capital houses multiple different races.
I heard it was mostly elves, though.
Well, I mean, it's mostly elves because that's where we reside, but anyone's welcome in the Black Forest capital.
That's what they said here. And look at this, huh?
Fair.
Yeah,
mean,
you
but
don't know until you're in the shoes of somebody that's not the majority.
That's fair. But
But maybe the
I'm
Black
sorry,
Forest is better. It's okay.
I turned to my left, and was I interrupting anything?
Oh, go on.
No, not at all. I was just nursing my drink and thinking about the current state of the town.
Yes, I'm thinking about that too.
He kind of outstretches a hand. Soul Constantine.
I remove my gauntlet. Don't want that happening weirdly. I remove my gauntlet and I put it in my bag, and then I shake his hand with my right hand.
Oh, a firm grasp you have.
Swinging swords all day.
That I
We'll do that to you.
understand.
So you're saying you're thinking about the state of the town. I was too. I turned back to True Carver. So is there a problem? Just me looking around, being in traveling around, seeing multiple towns. There seems to be something. It's just a feeling. How do you say?
Permeating the air.
Something ominous in there.
Ominous in what sense?
It's just like it's like think of it like an adventurer's intuition. It just feels like there's something wrong in this town.
I mean, aside from the blatant discrimination, racism, I don't think anything specific, but I mean, there has been some cases of people going missing, but
I'm sorry, there are people going missing, and that is not.
That they're not raising alarm.
It's hard to tell in this type of town. You know what I mean?
Also, that is normal around here.
It's not normal, but we also have
water rising
people
up.
gambling. We have things like that. People owing debts.
So
if somebody goes missing, it's not necessarily.
So my question is, how many people would you say have gone missing in the last month?
In the last month now, to be honest, you'd have to probably talk to Miss Billy Bunk about that. I don't really.
Miss who?
That's the proprietress. She's the one that actually owns this tavern. She also made my leg, and he taps the leg, giving like a clank.
So,
damn.
That's an odd name.
Gnomes have odd names. I don't know what to tell
Oh, okay. As when he says no, I'm like, makes sense.
Yes, all kind of nods understandingly now.
Makes sense.
Gnome. Yeah, okay.
Miss Billy Bonk.
Yeah.
Is she around?
She is. He kind of goes over to a door and he peeks in, and you can see him make eye contact with something, and then he kind of shuts the door again. Yeah, she's around, but she's kind of in the middle of one of her inventions.
I put a gold piece on the counter.
He looks down at the gold piece. That's very shiny. I'm glad you had gold. That means you can pay for your drink after this one.
Mm-hmm. I mean, do you think we can get some information from her?
You'd probably have to wait till the bar's a little bit less hectic.
Okay. Sure.
She's not a fan of. She's a very shy person.
But her name is Billy Bonk. I didn't think she'd be shy. I said to my brother.
You'd be surprised.
Oh, you heard that?
Yes, you should not speak under your breath when people are like 6 inches from you. I find that it's not very effective.
I assume he was leaned in to hear you throughout this bar and the music playing. So yeah, he did hear that. It's not like the bar is crazy loud anymore. It is now just a lute playing in the background.
Actually, take that gold piece, and the next round's on me with that gold piece for everyone. Liven up the bar a little bit.
Oh, that's mighty kind of you, but there's quite a few people here. You know what? No, it'll work. A gold piece. I'll just have to give them the ale. I can't give them the good stuff then.
They get the ale. But I lean over. Give me the good stuff though, and my good friend Solver.
Oh, thank you, sir.
All right. So he goes on and he starts getting some ale, and he motions to one of the little barmaids to start just sort of handing it out. And in the meantime, he gets a bourbon for you two. He's like, these are the bourbons. They're usually a little bit pricier, and they come from the human bar. But
can you break a gold piece?
The Goliath at this point is just like,
he kind of racks his knuckles on the table, just like there's always somebody trying to break a gold coin. I can't get a break. Hold on, I'm gonna talk to Millie Blanc. She has some change in the back. So he goes and he's getting some change for the bourbons and whatnot.
While this is happening, I turn to Rory. So you're new in town, yeah?
I have a hard time understanding his accent. Come again?
You are new in town, yes?
Oh, new, yes.
Where did you arrive from, if you do not mind me asking? I'm very interested in the different visitors this town gets.
So funny story. I'm originally from the Black Forest.
Mm-hmm.
First time venturing off on my own. I got lost.
Oh, understandable. A big world. Where did you get lost? Do you even know?
No.
Okay.
I ended up on a boat.
On a boat?
Mm-hmm. Somehow.
Were you drunk?
I don't drink much.
Okay.
I'm actually a lightweight, so I'm kind of scared of the bourbon.
I'm sure it is fine. You want to drink it together? We'll both feel the effects at the same time.
As you see, I didn't even touch my ale.
I think you will living in a town like this, you will need that drink.
Oh. But yeah, I got lost and ended up here.
Did you come off one of the ships, or?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I understand.
Don't know where I came from.
Sometimes you get lost.
I think it might have been not somewhere in the Riverlands, but there's like a port right there next to a black forest.
The one we were at?
No, there was another one. I'm drawing a blank.
I will do not wreck your mind.
Bridgepoint, Bridgetown, Bridge Country,
Bridgepoint. So you came down the river.
Bridgepoint. Yes.
I understand.
I had a mission over there that I somehow got there. It was like to kill some Sawagans.
Do you remember much of your journey?
Yeah, I killed a bunch of Sawagans.
That was your entire journey?
Yes.
Okay.
I've come to not like Sawagans.
That's understandable.
Apparently they attacked the ship. They attacked this ship with skeletons. I learned in Bridgepoint.
Intriguing. I had not yet heard that news.
Apparently, it gets attacked a lot.
While this is going on, I'm going to reach in my bag and pull out a mask, the laughing visage mask that I have for the monk, and put it on. And basically, I'm going to just, as you said, steal yourself and walk up to the front of the bar and like trying to follow the Goliath and say, "Sir, can I get your attention?
Hello, little man. What's up?
I feel like everyone's little compared to you.
You're right.
I'm curious. What is this? The center tavern of the town? I was told by a new friend that this is
Ooh.
a good tavern, from what I've heard, and not one of the smaller ones that I wouldn't be welcome at. Do they welcome people like me, not human?
Have you looked around?
Do you see the elf?
As I reach in, or like just go in. I'm quite blind, just so you know. If you look at my eyes, they're like a little yellowish. It's like I'm not very good with light.
Okay, so pigs just started turning up.
Pigs just started popping off.
Hey yo!
I turn around. I hear that. I'll be like, I turn around like.
Yo, somebody turn her down.
Pigs fell on the stairs and started playing. Still fell on the stairs.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know why my iHome just turned on. What is that about? Jesus Christ, that was my Christmas gift. It just started pumping. Jesus Christ. Hey, yo! Hold on.
My music reaches to all.
Yeah, seriously.
Is someone messing with me? No one has access to it.
I kind of look at Rory. The entertainer does not know much about timing, huh?
Yeah.
What is
Bringing
something?
out,
A boogie with a hoodie? What the hell? Stop that. All right. Okay, I'm sorry. Go on.
Are we saying that happened in game?
Oh my god.
Did that actually happen by looking back? Like, what is this?
I unplugged it. I don't know what's happening. I'll fix that later. I unplugged it. I don't know why a boogie with the hoodie starts just playing. I muted it. It didn't make sense. I think someone's messing with me.
Was she rapping?
Jesus Christ, bro.
Luckily, it's not porn. That's what I would have did.
Jesus, bro. All right, it's paused.
Yeah.
It's disconnected. Anyway.
Want to make sure. Basically, what I was asking was if they just welcome non-humans. I was told by a friend that it seems like people were not very welcome that are not human in some areas, and that's strange to me.
That's what you mean. No, you'll be safe here. There's just I guess for common knowledge, there's 3 taverns in the town. There's this tavern, the Old Davy. We used to be one of the what's the word? We used to be one of the smaller taverns, not as good. But then actually a ship crashed into us. And we kind of just worked around the ship.
Huh.
And
it's like
That's depressing.
I was about to say, well, you did good for it being crashed into.
to be honest, best thing that could have happened to us. Sailors started coming in more often. Everything kind of really worked out.
That's good.
And
news.
Millie Blanc
Yes.
was just able to Blink's just amazing. She just crafted everything. The rooms have little runes on them to keep out music. Really good things all together.
Can you repeat that name again? What was that? Like looking like
Miss-
looks kind of like side eyes. Like what? Who?
Oh, she's a gnome.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay. That makes
Yeah.
a little bit more sense. All right.
I was a little confused at first too.
Okay.
But,
I'm happy I'm not the only person.
Yeah, it's all right. Sweet woman. I love her, but anyway, that's aside from the point.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's 3 taverns. There's one that's for the more unscrupulous folks. There's also rumor that the Thieves Guild may hang out there as well. That's on the far left of the town. When we started doing well, they changed their name to the Old Davy's Dick, so don't.
Boy.
I'd prefer you not to
sound-
go there, but I guess it's all your choice, to be honest.
I'll be honest with you. That's not somewhere I sound welcome. I'm
It's,
not exactly.
Well, because, generally people don't think, they just hear Davy, so they go to the tavern with the name Davy.
Okay.
And that's one of the first ones you see. So I guess that's their way of getting back at us, or I don't know.
I was specifically kind of warned about that one, so I
Yeah.
well, not the name, but the left side of town. So I'll take
Yeah,
your
you
advice
should,
as well.
You should stay away from that one. There's this town in the center, the Old Davy. Welcome. And then to the far right, there's another town. There's another tavern. It's mostly where the humans go. I wouldn't advise you going there if you think they wouldn't see you as human.
Well, as I gesture towards the guilds, I'm pretty sure they would know basically instantly. But I have a question. Another thing I wonder is, why is that such a prayer here? Like the segregation of the town. Is there any specific reason?
Well, you see,
Oh,
this town, even though we're a good point, no, you're perfectly fine. This town's a good distance away, but we still lie under the Riverlands, under the Braxton Manors sort of rule, I'd say.
Okay.
He prefers humans over everything.
Oh, all right. So political power, wanting some change. Okay, understood. Races specifically.
He does have some non-humans under his payroll, but to be honest, they're more his pets than actual people with roles at this point.
And as you mentioned that, I look downtrodden to say, another corrupt person choosing people is. That's great. Okay. Well, that's
welcome to Murrow.
Seems like everywhere I go, it's something of that sort.
It's Murrow.
Well, not just Murrow. I come from Ciaria. Sorry. So,
that's still part of Murrow.
Is it? I'm clueless.
still part of Murrow.
Murrow is the world.
Murrow's the world. I basically said, welcome to the world.
Well, I'm clueless. What's gonna happen sometimes. I apologize. Side point. But yeah, thank you for telling me that.
It's no problem. You seem to be having a hard day. I understand. Grab a seat at the bar, and I'll get you a plate in a moment. I gotta finish talking to Miss Blink in the back, and then
Friday.
We'll see if I have enough change for. Before you go, I gotta ask?
Okay.
Do you only have gold?
Why do you sound so unhappy about that?
Do you only have gold?
I only have gold, yes, but I will not need it. I won't need it broken. It's fine. Whatever. I'm just gonna play. I'll just hand the gold and be like, whatever. It will be fine. I don't need any more than what it gives me.
I'm not taking all that gold. Go sit on a plate. I'll find something.
I'll take. No. You just take.
I'm
gold.
already.
You
Go
gave me
sit
the
at the
information.
table. I already found something to bring it.
And,
He points at the place next to Saul or Rory as he goes towards the back.
Yeah, I like to imagine Saul and Rory are like in conversation right now, talking
Yeah.
about how he got lost.
And I'm going like pitter patter.
Basically, just told you about like how I saved like some dragon. I'm not a green dragon. Some lizards from some Swagans. No. What are they? Some grungies. Yes, I saved some fucking grungies from Swagans.
and I'm
And we went like we jumped like a bunch of Swagans.
jumped swag. I'm going to, as you were saying that, I'm going to pull a chair up and say, and sit down and feel like.
Did you just
I
pull a
must-
chair up to the bar?
Oh wait, I thought you said. He said he pointed. He said
No,
point at the
I said
table.
bar. I said bar. I meant sorry. I said bar and table one. They're all sitting at the bar. I apologize.
It's so funny to imagine.
Yeah,
He
just pull a
sits
chair,
at
just
the
like-
bar. Somebody goes and takes a seat from a
No,
table
no,
and just sits it down lower
Yeah,
in between
I
two
want
people.
All right.
That's
I'm
what
gonna-
just happened.
Yeah, I wanted. Whenever you said that, I wanted to know, what is a bargain? What? I'm sorry, I don't know. It's a wagon. What is that? I apologize for cutting in your conversation. I just have no idea.
Not nice creatures.
It is like Triton and the lizard folk had sex.
Think of like water
Worship
goblins.
the shark god.
Think of like water goblins in a sense. They plague the seas.
As you say that, I'm like, gonna just slowly raise my cloth thing up. Yeah.
No, you're not a Salagan.
Water goblins. Yeah. Sorry. People seem to not like my gills and my.
Oh no, you're not.
skin.
It's not you.
Okay, just making sure.
You're not attacking ships and killing everything on the ship and taking every
Okay.
bit of money,
There
are
was,
you? As I tap my
No.
finger on the counter.
No.
Okay.
There was a time in my life I would have killed to have some gills, so I will not shame you for having them.
I mean, let's be honest. There's a time in our lives when we wish we had gills.
Oh, of course, of course.
Well, that's interesting to know. I mean, as I like gestures, like, would you
Wait, so question.
want some?
I look at his gills.
Is that the thing?
Question. You have gills, so that means you can breathe in the water, right?
Uh-huh.
So how are you breathing above water?
Well, do you know what I am what I am actually? Or you just see me as a fish person?
I see you as a fish person.
So what I am is a thing called a simic hybrid. A simic
A what?
hybrid. Imagine a human that incorporates parts of any animal into them to
So a
be-
chimera.
Yeah. Yes. Similar. Yes.
So you were experimented on?
Sadly.
That's
By
that's
not
quite.
by choice.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't get your name.
My name is Kaltesh.
Kaltesh, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Or Yalkesh. Sorry. Sorry. Last name, that's the
How
last
did you
name.
forget your name?
Yeah,
the last
I
name,
forgot my
sorry.
name too.
No, it's
Yeah,
the last
Yalkesh.
name. I
I'm-
apologize.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Alkesh. You know,
Yalkesh,
I've just
Yalkesh.
met you. I've just met you, right?
Uh-huh.
Just my good friend Saul.
Yes, we have just met. We are also good friends, apparently.
Yeah.
Good to meet you.
What's very pleasing that you guys had such a blossoming friendship.
I just want you to know that sounds depressing. As I don't know. I actually almost dropped a tear for you.
I did not.
Oh, well, I appreciate the sentiment.
As you see, my eyes are watering a little bit.
I'm just going to like,
pull a handkerchief out and
Yeah, it's
offer
like-
it to you.
So sad.
if I had something I could give you to wipe your face, I would. But
Wait,
there's
so
nothing I have.
real quick, Tony, for Eladrin, do they only embody the seasons, or like would it like so say like you know how like if my hair was red, would it be elements with it, or
Not usually, no. But like maybe if you were like really fucking powerful, it could
oh,
manifest.
because I thought if the emotions were like high.
Maybe
it,
I mean I don't. That's up to you, baby. You're the Eladrin.
Because I was gonna have it where my hair started Loki snowing as I started dropping a tear. Is that good, DM?
That's the DM.
Did I do
There-
that?
no,
Wait,
is that
what?
dandruff?
So if like when my emotions get to like a certain point, can I like my hair embody like the seasons?
So you want your hair to like start snowing or start glimmering
Yeah,
with sunlight?
just snow. Yeah, just snow.
Sure.
Is that?
Alright, so
Why does it feel so cold all of a sudden?
I'm looking at you. Is that dandruff? I hear there's shampoo for that.
This
I feel.
it's I'm sorry. I just felt really sad.
I don't think you should get that from the bar. Like taking the handkerchief and start
Okay.
wiping the snow off the bar.
Both your
I-
characters get a lot
appreciate it.
colder than they should, especially because of both your characters' features. May I say?
Under something
Tony's-
more
No,
positive.
it's fine. It's fine. I know how to stop this. I grab the bourbon and I just chug all of it.
Well, down the hatch, okay.
As I start to reach for the drink. Mm.
As you see, I'm noticeably, Tony. You see, I'm noticeably like it hit really hard.
It hit you that hard.
Really, what?
You had anything to eat?
Yes. Are you
Did you
okay?
forget to eat?
Is he?
Huh?
Oh, you are a special one. Okay.
So why is he so
I do not
drastically
know.
altered?
I
Oh.
do not know.
To be fair, you just met him as well. I can
just got really
understand.
thirsty.
1 second.
I just got really thirsty. I take the ale, and I drink the ale too.
Oh, okay. Do you need the bourbon, or do you want this back, or?
Very quickly, has your character drunk before?
Very little.
So you just drink a whole
Yeah.
a whole mug of bourbon and a whole mug of ale.
Mm-hmm.
No, I thought I was drinking the ale because I had reached the ale.
Oh,
'cause
okay. So he must
Because
take
you
my
didn't touch,
order.
yeah. Because you didn't. You
You
said you
stole his ale.
well, you said you didn't drink it, and like he said, he was like, "Okay, I'll get you an ale." I'm like, oh, okay.
All
So
right.
I figured it'd be okay considering you didn't drink it. I was like,
Well, I drink a whole mug of bourbon.
Okay.
I'm just sipping on the ale, just like,
As that happens, True Carver comes back out with these bags of a mix of copper and silver that he is now stuffing underneath the bar. I always gotta break gold on these days, I swear. All right.
Mr. Truecarver, is there a
oh,
chance
what's his name?
that you
Ah.
could possibly have anything to like provide my friend to eat or some water? Because he's already feeling the effects of the alcohol he drank 5 seconds ago.
He seems very.
I drank.
Oh, it is really
you
bad.
Definitely,
Please,
you
my friend,
definitely drank.
please.
You need to.
It is really bad.
You need some food fast.
Wait.
Gestures to the empty mug in front
Yeah.
of him.
True Carver. Did you bring the bourbon yet?
Oh no.
Excuse me.
What I see, I guess all of you will probably be staying tonight because I don't think it's a good idea for that one to leave.
I am
In
not
his
his
current state.
babysitter.
Well, I mean, you were staying
I would-
tonight anyway.
I was gonna
This is
say,
true.
I'd appreciate.
I put my hand on the bar, Tony. I'm like, why is the bar wet?
Oh no. Let me
Sorry,
just
that's a little bit.
take
That's
the
a little.
handkerchief back.
I imagine it's like that's. It's like sorry, my hand was there.
Oh, that is why it is so slimy. Oh
Yeah,
no.
Well,
I'm sorry. It's
If
the
you
nature.
like, we have some deep fried onion rings, deep fried sweet potato wedges.
We have onion rings?
Yeah, we
What is
actually do.
this? What is
Okay.
it? What is a sweet
How
potato
much would it
wedge?
cost for a sweet?
You've never had a sweet potato.
A sweet potato is. I literally just cut up a potato and Miss Millie in the rock back just cooks it up. It's that simple as that.
Sir, I have noticed every time you say her name
Um,
differently. Has anyone else noticed this?
Who's Miss Rock?
Billy?
Really?
Bonk?
Millie?
I thought. Is
I
I
not
find myself
Billy
very
Bonk?
confused.
I don't like to.
Are-
I don't like to say it out loud, but as part of me, Miss Blink creating this leg for me and all of this, as she
Blink now.
has.
Okay.
Blink is actually her first name, but as part of it, I generally put Miss in front of her name as sort of just a respectful thing, but she insists that I give her a pet name. So
So that's.
I
where
just
this one
kinda-
changes.
yeah,
So
It's-
her name
it's
is Blink Diddly Bonk?
her name is Blink Millibunk, but
Blink Mill. Okay, thank you.
Millie.
yeah,
Thank you.
Okay.
So
okay.
Miss
She-
Blink Millie Rock?
you. No,
You were so close. You were so close.
You
the only rocks are
For him
elemental
being
peaks
drunk,
for as
that
far
was
as
good.
I know.
Wait,
he
what?
did great.
The only rocks
What?
I know are in the Mortal Peaks, not really. It
There are
is.
no rocks here.
So
It's
another.
minimal.
I
So
guarantee you
so
could go outside,
so
find one.
Mr.
Occasional.
True Carver.
Do y'all want the dishes or not?
Oh,
No.
Can I get
yes,
Yes,
please.
yes.
And can you please bring me my bourbon?
Yeah, sure.
I
buddy,
just,
I'll get
I
you
just
the-
kind of go. I tap him on the shoulder.
Yes.
You could honestly just hand him this one. I have not drunk any, and he will not know the difference.
That's
Yeah,
very
okay.
good of you.
Just Snickers.
He just kind of slides over your bourbon to him. I'll get you something else. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
it's finally here.
Oh, I don't think it was the right
Now, can I get
choice
some
to
of
give
these
him
sweet?
more.
Can I get some of these sweet
Potatoes.
Potato
Potato wedges.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Potato
that's
wedges,
a good
all
I
idea.
don't know what that is.
I'll
Sounds
have Miss Blink cut him up in the back. You just wait out here.
Miss Blink.
Y'all can
Excuse
go
me.
back to your conversation.
Sir, when will the actual entertainment start? This background music is nice, but
I'm quite interested.
I think they should be. They've been sending the stairs for a bit playing the lute. I think it's
they've
been.
been walking down the stairs this entire time.
No.
That's a
She's
long
up at
stairway.
she's
Oh
up at
my.
the front.
It's been
Oh my
like
goodness.
15 minutes.
I put in the
Is it-
chat that I.
Is it a step
Oh,
every
did
2
you? I'm
minutes?
sorry.
Yeah. No worries.
I drank
Alright.
I drank the
She's been
I
playing the
started drinking
lyre
bourbon.
on like a stool in the front.
Okay.
So Saul, you're a good friend, right?
Sure.
Seems like
Tell me about yourself.
Ooh.
What specifically do you want to know? I am not really the man who gives out personal information to strangers.
I kind of understand that.
I thought we
Okay, I will
thought
give
we
out
were
some
friends.
personal information. No, you are no stranger. You are no stranger.
Okay.
Please do not snow again.
Okay.
Please do not snow again. My
Actually, yeah,
handkerchief is
please.
still dripping wet.
I prefer not to freeze.
So
Please.
my full name is Sol Constantine. I am from one of the minor cities in Haven.
Okay. I'm from.
Hmm?
Say.
Are you
close to
also
that
an
range.
adventurer?
No, I am no adventurer. No. That sort of life does not really suit me.
See,
I'm here for a specific purpose.
that sounds ominous.
There is someone that I had dealings with a few years ago, and I have come to kind of put the close on the deal.
As he says
Oh,
that.
a drug deal?
As he says that,
I'm gonna look over at Rory.
the music finally stops for a moment.
Oh, thank God.
Looks over.
Picks.
All right. So how do you want me to go about this? Do you want me to do the performance and then do a performance check to see like how the effect is?
However you think is best. You can tell me where you want to stand. You already know how the layout of the thing. You can tell me. You can go about the performance. You can ham it up, and then I can tell you what you're gonna roll.
Okay.
Be it advantage, disadvantage, or anything.
Yeah. So she's gonna play it with the lyre still going, and then she's going to kind of like walk around the tables and kind of just like be going in between and in and out as she does this performance.
Okay. And what were you about to say, Tony?
I was going to ask if we wanted to, on Foundry, if we wanted to have everyone in the inn together.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, let's do
So
that.
we could like
actually.
sit ourselves at the bar and such, and he can position himself wherever he wants to be.
Good call. All right, I am dragging everyone in except
Yes, sir.
for Boo. I am sorry again, Boo. I did not know the intros would be this long, but I am pulling you in.
Being a DM.
Yeah,
It's always longer than you think it's gonna be.
It is. That seems to be the case. Hold on. Why can I not see my characters? Hold on. Oh, because I've been dropping them and it just hasn't been showing me. There we go. Align yourselves however you'd like to be. And Saul, what is your... I am going to change your token at some point. I hate the fact that he is so small in that picture. He is so fucking small.
He is very tiny.
Jesus Christ, he's a tiny little man.
Okay, so before he's there, I'm
Everyone.
gonna sit right there.
Saul.
Yeah, right about there.
Does your name say Saul? Perfect. All right, Rory, Saul, And I am missing. Oh, there's Pix. Perfect.
Oh, never mind. It's in his kitchen right now.
Yeah, Pix is just going to be
Where he
like kind of
belongs.
winding around the tables. Like she'll go around the well and then wind around the tables over to the bar and then make her way back here during the performance.
All right.
I
Survey
don't
will
want to
just have
necessarily
to.
move her that much, so
You can literally just move
Her
her
s-
with your D-pad, if I believe correct.
her start and end location are going to be the same. So
Okay. Yeah, so move her as much as you want or as little as you want. It's all right. And chat can now see everything on the screen. The little map we made. So, yeah. Okay. I'm going to turn back on the music. Is the music back playing for y'all?
no.
Music's not playing for me.
Oh, is it not?
Oh, hold on. I didn't hit play. Tee.
There we go.
There we go.
I wish I were the moon, bequeathing an enchanting night, a mystical celestial sphere, bewitching lovers' hearts, a practical magic spell, cast in a lonely hollow shell, an ardent musical echo, released in an irrepressible, impassioned moan, a twilight sigh, escaping an untamed, blissful breath, a sky without moonbeams. It's like a world without song. It takes a certain darkness to heat a sky full of stars alone. I wish I were moonstruck, a fate I crave to behold, waxing and waning, rising, changing, a distant ocean's ebbing tide, a captivating enchantment in the twilight beauty of your eyes, dreaming of drowning deep within their deepest waters wild. I don't want to wake up and become more fading, barefoot traces left behind on some faded memory's deserted shore. Right now is all there ever is, and I wish I were the moon tonight.
Aww. You know what? Give me advantage.
That's
I
good.
loved that.
Give me
Oh, that
advantage
was
with
so
advantage.
good.
That
That's
was
really
nice.
good.
So it's
That
a
was nice.
performance,
Not gonna-
right?
Yeah, with advantage.
I'm not gonna have salt.
So roll twice and take the better?
You get to roll
Yeah.
twice and get the better one, yeah. I
Okay.
need Swervy. I don't think chat's been able to hear music.
Oof.
So it's a 14.
It's a 14. Okay, your performance is high at least.
No, I
Sorry,
can hear
did you-
music. I can hear music.
Did you share it when you shared to the screen? You know, there's that little button you got to click on the bottom that says share audio too.
No, there's no button I have to click.
When you did the Tess says she can't hear the music.
She what?
Tess, have you not been able to hear the music the whole time? We've had music for like the last 3 hours.
Oh Lord.
Or 2 hours, I mean. I'm sorry.
She should have been able to hear it because I can hear it. Wait.
There's usually an option that says like, when you're clicking the share screen option, there's like, share your screen, and on the very bottom left, there's like share system audio.
I guess. I don't know. She can hear it now. She can hear it now.
Okay, how's that, Tez? You hear it now? I guess we didn't hear it the whole time. Damn it.
I'm pretty sure I can hear it on her stream.
Yeah, now I
Or
hear
on
it,
his stream.
but I didn't hear it before.
Well,
It's okay. It's okay.
solved.
It hasn't been anything insane. Just background bar music, the loop playing for the last like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, we don't have the battle rock going yet.
All right, Kazuya. Yeah, not yet. Not just yet. They're adding Bruce Lee to Naraka? Oh, we'll talk about that later. That's wild.
Just to clarify, it is a lyre, not a lute. But
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I
I
don't know the difference like that.
and then the music's gonna fade out, and Pix is gonna head over to the bar after the performance.
As he heads over to the bar, before I go back to what I was doing, as he heads over to the bar, I look at him or her and I say, "Did you say queefing?"
He's still drunk.
He's definitely still drunk.
I definitely did not
Oh.
say anything of the sort.
Oh, good show.
Is Carver back at the bar?
Carver is back at the bar now, shining his glasses.
Carver, could I get some food? I have money.
It's okay. It's all right, Pix. Your performance here was good enough that you don't have to pay for dinner tonight. That was a good performance overall. I enjoyed the
Thank you.
poetry
Thank you
and the
kindly.
loop. Even if the loop was a little longer than I expected, I did enjoy it. What would you like?
What do you have?
Well, I'm already making a batch of potato wedges for this gentleman over here. The one that him right there. We also have onion rings. We have a bit of mutton. Whatever you like, really.
I think I'd take some onion rings. Is there a way that you could arrange them so that they were like cut in half and around like a plate with like a sauce in the middle?
I get what you mean. So you want them arranged in half, plate with the sauce in the middle, sort of like aesthetically, so it looks good.
It ends up looking kind of like a flower.
I see. You want it to look like a flower. All right, I'll bring you a knife, and I'll bring you the sauce, and I'll put it in the center of the plate for you. You can do the rest.
All right, thank you so much.
No problem. He then heads over to the back.
Sounds very familiar to a blooming onion.
This character feels like she belongs on Instagram.
May take a selfie.
Or TikTok.
True.
Does she have a speaking stone that she can somehow take pictures of?
Lord.
So he's in the back. He's sort of, you can hear him sort of little chatter with Miss Blink. The audience has now finished clapping for the performance and have just sort of gone back to the normal noise and banter that they were back to. Hold on, I lost my foundry, so I couldn't do the noise and banter.
Oh,
and
quite close, aren't you?
Isn't Yalkesh in between Rory and Saul?
I was on the left of Soul.
Well,
Wait,
either
it's
way,
the left.
it makes more sense that Rory actually probably was in the middle of us because, you know, I was getting cold, he was getting cold, and like next to it. So if that's the case, I can be right next to him. Like
I believe canonically,
works?
Yalkesh came up and pulled up a chair and
Yeah.
sat between Rory and Saul.
Well,
So do with that information what you will.
what do you want me to do?
You just move-
you know what?
just
We'll
move-
put you
just-
right here.
Yeah.
And then Pix is kind of like humming to herself and like being alone while she waits for the food to come.
Kind of
I'm
look at
so
this.
sorry, Boo. I'm so sorry. I just see Boo circling the well. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
You're coming up real soon, dog, and it's gonna be a fun come up. Don't worry.
I kind of
think he
look. I kind of look
survives.
at these two, and I'm just like, is that the performer that had the trouble descending the stairs?
She was on the stairs for. I
would
look
like
over to the stairs.
clarify, she wasn't on the stairs that
We
long.
know. We know.
Nah, I'm pretty sure. So we're good friends, right?
Sure. Yes.
If
yes.
she didn't do that
For
performance,
YouTube,
that was
yes.
pretty good. I would have said she wasn't that good of a performer because it took me forever to get down the stairs.
That is kind of how performance works. Yes, you do good performances and you call them good.
So you come down the
I
stairs
can hear
slowly?
you know.
Yes, we know. Okay.
We
so
didn't care.
okay. Well,
I
I'm
don't
not. I'm
think
not going to
Rory
act like him.
cares.
I think your performance was very good. Can I get your name?
I said it
miss?
was good too.
My name is Pix.
It was great.
I don't like her. Why'd you have
Did
to scoff at us?
Was it 1x?
No, it is 2 X's. I
Okay,
am
good.
currently traveling in order to gather tales on my adventure.
If you do one second, Rory. If you do not mind me asking, why are there two X's?
It
And
is
thank God there's no 3.
my
Is that how many
parents
divorces she
chose
had?
it for me. I didn't really have much to do with it, honestly.
Okay, I was just curious about the linguistic. Okay, one second. Sorry. Yes. What is up, Rory?
Why does she look like that?
Why does she look like what?
It's rude.
She's like dark. She's like dark and
She's
ominous.
dark.
Like she has like
Oh,
black
I'm
hair,
pale.
Pretty-
I look
black
fairly
enough.
Sound pretty
humanoid, actually.
positive.
black like makeup, like a lot of piercings.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
it's Oh, have you never met a goth before?
A what?
Yes. Have you ever heard of My Alchemical Romance?
What?
No. Okay. So. Just- well,
That's a
usually
snicker
they
moment.
like dressing up in like dark clothing, and they see themselves as like a dark soul. You know what I mean?
So she's a necromancer?
No, nothing of the sort. I hope. I hope.
I was about to say, how would you know? Okay.
Saul
know
starts
what?
giving her a side eye.
I am not a necromancer. No, I am.
You couldn't
I
hear
am a
that.
bard
You couldn't
by
hear that.
trade.
I keep forgetting
couldn't hear
she
that.
can
We
hear
were
our
whispering.
conversation.
Okay.
Now we were whispering there.
Yeah, the bar's a little loud. You wouldn't be able to hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't. Okay,
So she's not a necromancer?
I'm not close enough to hear them.
She does
I
not
can't
seem
actually
a
see them
necro-
on my
Excuse me,
factory, so.
Miss Pix, do you mind
Can you
joining us?
Why would you call her over here? She might be a necromancer.
No,
We can
no,
have a
no,
conversation
I'll
with
move
her.
on over.
I'm scared of her.
Shut up, Rory.
Well,
I know there's not technically like a bench here, but can we
Yeah.
pretend that there is so that I'm
You
not?
can just move one
You
over.
can just
Yeah,
move a chair over. That's what we're doing apparently.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hi, how are
Alright,
you?
alright.
I'm sitting on a chair, remember?
I moved to the other side of Saul.
So
I guess I will. Oh, okay.
So my friend here, he is worried that you are a necromancer. If you could kindly explain your aesthetic to him, he's not well learned apparently.
No, I am not a necromancer. Where I come from and the way that I like to dress, I end up in darker colors because I feel like the darker colors imbue a certain mystery, and I really, really love mystery. But I am a bard by trade.
Does
Okay.
that mean you attended the university in Ciaria?
I have not had such pleasure of attending the university yet. No, I was trained by a traveler in my village. The rest I've picked up through little bits and pieces of Fey folk and also what tales I have heard.
I understand. Of course. Do you plan on visiting the college one day?
I really hope to. Yes, I would love to receive some classical training, as it were.
At least I can guide you around there. A little bit.
Oh, you've
I
been?
come from Ciaria, so I have a little bit of knowledge there. Not as much as probably others, but I could probably at least guide you a good amount.
When was the last time you were in Ciaria? And were you an attendant at the university, or?
Just the last time I was there, probably about 4 or 5 years, but I don't believe too much have changed. I hope.
Did you bring out the sweet potatoes yet, Kabloomiiy?
Mr. Oh, sorry.
Give it
Sir
another
first.
second.
Mr. DM.
Yes, sir.
So it has been. What are we saying? Okay, never mind. It's only been a couple months since. So never mind. Sorry.
Monastery I was being in, so
Yeah.
long time. So hopefully not too long. But
I
that's where
was hoping you would have some knowledge of a friend I last saw there, but we only parted ways a couple months ago.
Oh. Well, no, I don't have much information considering it's been a long time, but not something that I'm not as influential as you probably are expecting. I lived there when I was younger.
I'm sorry. What were your names?
My name is Yaukesh.
Yakish?
Yal Kesh.
Yal Cash.
Yes.
All right.
Is it okay if I just call you Cash? Y'all Cash feels like a lot on my tongue.
Shh. Whatever you would
Oh.
like.
May I call you Keshi?
Mm. What
Preferred
about Kesha?
Kesh.
Just Kesh? Just
Just
Kesh.
Kesh
Okay.
would be very nice.
And,
No, is that a no on the Kesha or?
Please, as much as it's flattering to call me that, no. I would like Kesh, please.
Understood.
and what about you, sir? The one with the accent.
Soul.
Soul?
Soul.
Soul. Okay.
Mhm.
And your frosty friend there?
Oh no, is he snowing again?
Is
I I
what is
assume
the
there's still
what is
like
the
a little
state?
bit of
What is
snow in
the
his
state
hair.
What
of
is the
Rory
state of
right now?
I am waiting for the sweet potatoes.
Aesthetically, as,
He's not snowing,
Corb,
right?
as far
Oh,
as
that's
your
only
character.
It's only at like emotions, stream emotions.
Right. But does his hair show any trace of the fact that he recently snowed? Because it's only
It's
been
all
a
over
few
the table.
minutes.
It's all over the bar.
I hope it's not all over the top. How low did you drop the temperature that it went below freezing to where it stayed on the bar?
No, the water. It melted on the bar, is what I'm saying.
So as this happens, True Cover is now coming out with the potatoes. He comes with the potatoes. He sets them. He sets the potatoes in front of Rory, lifts them, sees it's wet, looks at Rory,
What?
Ooh, you got it going on.
Oh,
sets the
What happened?
potatoes to the side, and now brings over the onions with a little steak knife and dipping sauce in the center so that pigs can cut them up and place them as ever they like to make the flour. At this point, it is just a stack of onion rings, dipping sauce in the center, and a steak knife on a plate. There you
Yes,
go, Miss Pix.
she like cuts. It's enough that they can like completely cover the plate, right? Like if
Yeah,
she
no,
does.
it's a good amount of onion rings.
All right, so she just cuts them up and is humming to herself like.
Well, she's very animated, that one, huh? Yes, Kesha,
used to
is it? Would you
Hmm?
would you like me to buy you some
Kesh.
food or?
It's, no, I'm good for
You
now.
can share some. You can share some of my sweet potatoes.
I don't mean to be rude, but
Speak up.
I just I don't want to eat right now.
You do not want to eat?
Not
Are you
right
sure?
now,
I got this onion ring here. Look
no.
how pretty it is.
It's
I'm
lovely.
not hungry. I'm not hungry right now, but I thank you for the offer.
All right, soup yourself, Keshi.
They've changed my name again.
And it's A-K. This is why I didn't tell her my name.
The K?
And now I've got another name.
True Carver at this point is just shaking his head, wiping the table, moving the seat wedges over, and then he sort of is reminded. He's like, "Oh, one more thing. Because of your performance, Miss Pix, Miss Blink in the back would like to add some lamb chops to your dish for free. Those will be out in just a moment."
Oh, thank
And
you.
then
Thank
she
you very
goes. He goes off back to the back. Oh no, he is about to go back to back, and he's like, "Oh, you haven't mentioned if you wanted anything." And he points to Yalkesh and Saul.
I'm good for now. Can I get some water? Actually, I'd very much appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Of course. He heads over to the back.
Hold up. Before he leaves,
go on.
Pix would like to say, Carver, it is so nice of what was her name?
Miss Blink?
Miss Blink to give me these lamb chops. If you would compliment her for me and give her my appreciation, and if I could maybe have a word with her when she has a moment.
That'll probably be tomorrow. She's working on things in the back, aside from assisting me with dishes when she can. And like I said before, she's a very shy person.
Of course.
She
of
won't come
course.
out when the bar is this sort of hectic. You can try in the morning. That's usually when the tavern clears out and we get the morning rush. People getting some breakfast. It's a lot less, rustic. But at the moment now, people are about to start turning in for the night. So
All right. Thank you
yeah.
so much.
It's no problem. Anytime. I
Wait.
believe someone else wanted to also talk
Barber.
to them too. Oh yeah.
I never got my bourbon.
Oh, you got your bourbon all right.
He sort of just stares at you. He looks at Saul.
What am I to do?
Don't look at
isn't
me.
That
I am not his
a
caretaker.
mug of bourbon right in front of you there?
I take it like a burp because all the sweet potato fries are gone.
Oh
and
my
the
god.
cup was empty.
He kind of just shrugs, grabs the cup, puts it against the tap again of bourbon, and puts it back out.
Oh no. This is
Just
not
take
a good
take
idea.
it out of the change. Did I ever get the change? Do you have change for a gold coin?
Oh no.
I think if you pay for a round on the house, you don't usually get change.
He sort of just sighs,
Rory.
and he just, we'll talk about that once I come back. He goes off to the back to get the lamb chops and whatnot that are still being cooked up, and leaves you back to your conversation for another minute or so.
So I wanted to ask, what was the name of the friend that you were
So if you
looking
zoom in
for?
a little bit, you're really zoomed out.
I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I could do that.
If you were on time.
Is there a reason you need to know about the friend I was looking for?
Where I'm from, there's a lot of travelers, and I've made it a point to listen to a lot of their tales. I was wondering if maybe I could help assist you in knowing where they might have ended up.
Why would a stranger help assist another stranger?
I like to help people and get to know them because I might be able to get a story out of it, and I am, after all, in the business of learning and telling stories.
I take another big gulp of the bourbon.
Oh no.
Sounds sketchy.
Okay, my friend, if I could suggest something, if we could lay back with the bourbon, you had more than your fair share. I know you've only drunk about half a glass right now. But I think that's a lightweight. That is more than enough. And you
What's
did
a
offer
lightweight?
to get me one. So if I could have the last half of that bourbon, that would be very kind.
Wait, I thought you had yours.
No, I did
True
not.
Carver!
No, I do not think
Oh,
this is the.
no.
I do not think this is the. Yeah, we do not need to bother him anymore. We have spent a lot of time irking this Mr. True Carver.
Carver
Oh
peeks
no,
his
here
head
he
out of the
comes.
room.
We do not need you. No, we're okay. We're okay.
Yante, hearing this, kind of like just puts his hand in his.
Are you sure, Saul?
His face in his hands.
Are you sure?
No,
Are you
we're
sure?
fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're
Do you
fine.
want mine?
He goes back to the kitchen and shuts the door.
Do you want mine?
On second thought, you just do you.
Here. I push it over to him.
So marry me up more. Oh no.
Pix has her fingers interlocked and her elbows up on the table, and she's looking at Saul, still waiting to hear a story of his friend.
You want me to tell a story?
Ooh, story sounds good, but don't
story
tell Pix, 'cause
or
she's sketchy.
even just the name of your friend, so that I might be able to help you in maybe in payment for a story.
Okay, 1 second. You think she's sketchy?
Mm-hmm.
How so? Are you still on the clothing?
Yeah, that's part of it.
You're
Think about it like this. As I look at Salt, we just met her. You just met me. But let's be honest. Have I given you any information about me?
Other than that you are a fool? No.
Oh, we did talk about the sling,
I've heard that before.
water creatures.
So
Just saying.
instead of you giving her information about you, I hiccup. You ask her for more information about her, get to see if she's trustworthy or not, and then you can do whatever you want.
I feel like
I
have
really
been.
appreciate the social tutoring.
I feel like I have been rather
I'm sorry.
forthcoming, but
Is
if
that-
there's anything
is-
you'd
am I
particularly
being-
like to ask,
Am I
you
being?
of course
Am I
may.
being too forward? I'm sorry.
No, Rory, you are just fine. Just return to your whatever.
Maybe
Miss
you should get some
Peaks,
water.
Yes.
where exactly are you from?
Good question, Saul.
Just 1 second.
Jesus. Where do you come from?
It's just not showing up on.
Also,
Kabloomiiy.
while he's trying to find this real quick, can I kind of peek out of a window and see what it looks like the time is about now?
You would look outside, and I would say it was about, by the time everyone got in here and settled, 8, 9-ish. I would say it's going on to most likely performances happen, food was eaten, drinks, plenty of drinks. I'd say it's going past about midnight, maybe a bit past that.
Okay.
hmm Like as you notice that, you can see that the tavern is getting a little quieter. People are slowly sort of emptying out. Some going home for the night, some going up to their rooms, things like that.
Okay.
Pix kind of leans in a little bit. She's on her knees on the stool and like
Okay.
still has her like fingers like this interlaced, and then her feet are kind of like up in the air while she's on her knees. So she's like literally on the tips of her knees. And she's
Okay.
like, "I come from a village called Serenity."
I should not have assumed that, but you kind of give off the what is it, the vibe from the Serenity that I remember.
Yes, I do love the people, and I love the culture in Serenity. I'm happy to know that I give off the feeling of Serenity.
Yes, of course. It
Rory?
looks like
Are you
it looks
going?
like people are beginning to turn in for the night. I may have to join them.
Should we let Rory walk around by himself?
He will
Yes,
probably be fine.
Your inebriated friend seems to be stumbling a bit.
He's not my friend. I do not know him.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm sorry. I was under the impression that you were like the best of buds.
No, not a single bit. I actually just met him about 2 hours ago.
to be fair,
Oh,
that's understandable.
I see. He's of that sort. Okay.
And I'd like to.
Adventurer.
I see True Carver coming back over. Yes, Mr. True Carver.
Actually, hold on one moment. You see True Carver just sort of rush over, grabbing Rory and sort of dragging him back. I'm sorry, sir. I can't have you near the well in your current state. Come back to the table for me, please.
Almost like in timeout.
So is Rory by Pix now?
There you go. I'm sorry. I just can't have you near the well with you stumbling like that.
I was just looking at the
You may
table.
fall in.
I've already had plenty of lawsuits. I can't have that. All right.
Come sit by me, my inebriated friend.
Anywho, Mr. True Carver.
Well then.
Is there any chance I can pay ahead of time for the time I will be spending at this inn?
Of course you can, but how long do you think you'll be spending?
Frankly, I have no idea. As long as it takes for me to gather the appropriate information.
Hold on now.
Do you want to go on? Yes.
As you
That is not to be looked into. Miss Blink is a very...
See, I'm being chased by the performer.
onto
You're afraid of a bard.
conversation, Saul.
Yes.
I'm gonna go back to my table. Adventure.
I would like to know, when you speak about these dealings,
Mm-hmm.
would it be something? How would I put this?
Right
Various,
click.
maybe.
You right click.
Would it be? Does it have something to do with the underground or anything like that? Because you keep sounding very cryptic about basically everything. And that's what I was trying to do while Pix was kind of a little bit away. 'Cause it seemed like
Well, forgive me for sounding cryptic. It is not something that I mean to do.
Hey, True Carver.
While
I'm
this
kinda
happened,
tired.
Carver just
Can I
kind of
buy
puts
a
the lamb
room?
chops on the table. But,
Can I buy a room? I'm
oh,
tired.
I
Of
asked
course.
because, well,
And one more glass of bourbon.
I can understand
Of
if
course.
there's
I like
something on
this.
your mind.
I can't like look over True Carver just.
I
Yeah.
completely understand. One moment on the bourbon. So True Carver goes. He taps the water. He taps the bourbon tap, and drops like a drop of it in the bottom. And he goes to the back.
Damn. But it just seems you
He comes
aren't.
back out. He places what seems to be watered down bourbon to the maximum in front of Rory and a water in front of Yalkesh. Go on.
Thank God.
I
He
apologize for
downs
cutting up.
the watered down bourbon.
One second.
That tastes amazing.
I want to do an insight check on basically seeing like, does it feel like he's hiding something very clearly or not? Basically, 1 second.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Very,
I guess
very
I
clearly.
think this is deception versus insight, isn't it, Bloomy?
Yes.
Yep.
Because at this point, I'm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, are you hiding something? Are you actually hiding something?
No one has actively asked me directly.
But he is hiding.
You're-
something.
oh, I am
I
asking
mean, of
about
course
like
you
the
have
dealings.
something to
basically saying-
hide. But yeah,
Uh,
are the dealings something that you want to hide? Because if not, it would be. It's either going to be deception or just. I mean, if it's not something you feel like you're actually trying to
I'll say
hide, then it would
deception.
just be.
I'm gonna say deception because I'm
Okay.
trying to steer the conversation away from stuff like that. Oh no!
Ooh.
Never mind.
Ooh.
Well, shit.
Boy,
Damn. Alright,
Jesus
well,
Christ.
I basically just asked. So, my question would have been basically is, hey, I feel like there's something you're not holding or you're holding on to, and it seemed to bother you, and that
You
was my
have no
question.
clue.
And I know. That's what I was saying, and then you can respond
Yep.
by how you would want.
As far as you know, he is the most upright gentleman in this bar.
Well, all
Not
right.
hiding a single damn
I
thing.
am being. Allow me to be a little bit more open. The dealings I previously had with this person ended with me being, let's say, down in the dumps.
Okay.
And I would like to meet with him about this and discuss
Alright.
the direction he took our dealings.
That sounds like the
Right.
makings of a story. Can I do a
Sorry?
persuasion?
Oh wow! Look at the time. It is. I need to be getting to bed.
Can I do a
Swervy!
persuasion
Oh.
check to have?
Swervy!
Yo, what's up, big dog?
Do you have a stream playing in your background?
No, why?
Because I hear a stream playing in someone's background. What is that?
Oh, my
Well-
mic was muted there.
I mean,
Yeah, did the stream start playing on your browser?
Can't be. No.
Wait,
don't have any streams, so
I've been hearing.
Maybe-
I've been hearing double music for the last while.
Yeah, it
it's
can't be
because
me.
you have the stream. You have the stream open, so
No, I
you're
don't.
hearing. No, you have StreamYards open. I mean, I'm sorry.
yeah,
Oh,
StreamYards is
okay.
the one. That's what I'm using my tab, so that's why I haven't heard double audio on the.
Is that it?
virtual. But okay.
Yeah, no, all good, all good.
I'd like to do a persuasion check to see if I can persuade Saul to tell me this story. Tell me more about this guy.
Well, I was.
You can roll for it. Go on.
Oh, God damn it! I just had to fight for my life.
Why is he metagaming
was
right
just-
now? This is disrespectful.
Bruh.
That's a 7.
It's a 13. It's a 13 total.
Oh, a 13. Okay. Do you wanna roll against that?
What the fuck? What the fuck do I roll
No,
against?
what do you
Roll a
roll?
d20.
He's trying to persuade you, so I guess it would be.
Oh, yeah.
Would that be a wisdom?
Intimidation? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, do you wanna? It matters how you wanna do it. You wanna intimidate him and like, I'd rather not tell my story. Like, do you wanna be aggressive
I'm doing
about it?
intimidation.
Okay. Intimidate.
It's not close.
You're not that intimidating.
God damn it! I fucking hate bards.
You
Okay.
can literally just
I,
tell him.
well, at this
You
point,
go to intimidate him. You raise your voice, and you're about to say something, and then your heartbeat kind of scares you a little bit, and you go off track because your heartbeat was a little off rhythm.
Damn thing to fucking stop.
I hate
and
to
it
be,
just-
I hate to cut this off, but the thing is, once
Go
you
on.
with the insight, when I see like him saying that, being very clear about not wanting it, my insight would be like saying, okay, he was a good guy. He's not trying to hide anything. I basically would put my hand on him and say, I think it's best not to bother him about this, because at this point, I was asking because of the fact that he seemed connected to someone I knew.
Oh, well, I'm just here for the story and seeing if I can help.
I could give you a story if you would like, that in exchange for what his story was. Would that be okay?
Yes.
Why do you seem so sad? I thought the story was a story.
Yeah.
A story is a story, but you're the most intriguing person in this bar currently.
Well,
Oh, why, thank you. Yes, Mr. Truecover, can I pay for a room?
so,
Oh,
pigs. Let me tell you a story of how I became a Simic hybrid. I want to give you a little insight on how I'm actually myself. I was a normal person that lived with my family. My father is someone that was not the most kind of human beings, and he has very much a political influence in Ciaria. He has made it very clear that he wants to, as you see myself, lead people into being more like me, or like him, to say. He wants to make people stronger. And by when I say that, I don't mean in the, oh, we'll offer you the services and you do it. It's more he chooses to not to corrupt people or take what they can have and make them willing to do it at any means possible.
He sounds like a corrupt man?
That's a nice way of putting it. But you see these gills that I have? He likes to adapt and change anyone he can with, well, unnatural characteristics, I would put that to be. And I don't think it's a very good thing that he's been doing, but I wanted someone to hear it. Actually, that's why I've been coming around to at least explain and gather people to understand that this man is not right in the head, and I don't like what he's doing.
just grab.
I don't like how I become something like this. So, if you would like someone or a story to jump on and, create, I would like to be able to help you with that.
Oh, yes, that would be lovely. And as she says that, she's like looking at his gills. She's still like on her knees on the stool, and she's like leaning on his shoulder, and she goes to like touch one of the gills.
They're very sensitive. And please don't stick too far into them or I'll start choking.
Ooh, I'm getting flashbacks of the boys.
Right? God damn, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Do you mind if I just touch the edge a little?
Sure.
In the meantime,
In exchange, don't call me Keshi. Please call me Kesh.
I will do my best. She just like runs a finger over the edge of like one of the gills, like just the very, very edge of it. What does it feel like? Do I need to do a roll or anything?
It feels very, very slimy and very coarse would be the two ways I describe it. Almost
So
like, imagine...
it's both rough, but like it feels like it's coated in something?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
She says, very interesting. And then she kind of like wipes her hand on her jacket.
yeah, that's the normal I expected from people when they touch me.
Oh, no. It's just I wanted to eat more of my food, and I don't necessarily want...
You don't have to explain. I understand. It's slimy. It's not comfortable.
Oh, no. It was a very intriguing feeling.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the compliment.
oh my.
Of course,
But-
of course.
If that is what you would like to do, I wouldn't mind having someone willing to join me, because at this point, I need to change what he's doing. It's not good. It's not good at all.
I would love that. I am currently in the middle of my own travels to be able to get some tales and adventures. I actually have a title for it. Would you like to hear it?
Sure, I've expanded upon what I am going upon. I would like to know a little bit more about you, besides just being a bard.
In the
I
meantime, really quickly,
Yeah, no
Rory, can
worries.
you make me a Constitution roll?
Oh my god.
That's what I expected. I was waiting for it.
Is he gonna pass out?
Oh my god.
He's out.
I
He is
have, I
asleep.
have 4 Constitution.
He is asleep on
So
that
he's
roll.
asleep at the bar, right?
He is asleep, leaned up against the bar.
Okay.
I go and I see Saul getting near the stairs, and I'm just like, well, good news is we do have a room available, but it is a shared room, I'm sorry to say.
Please tell me. Please tell me that it is not taken up by any of the people I was just having a conversation with.
I couldn't tell you that, but it would be a lie.
Mr. Barber, please. Is there an attic?
There is. I'm sorry, there is not an attic to this.
I do
We
not need
did
a
have
bed.
an
I just
attic.
need somewhere to sit.
We did have an attic, but it kind of broke down.
Wait,
when
Bloomby, I'm not asleep.
the
I'm
ship
passed
crashed
out.
into this. Oh yeah, you're passed
You're
out. Is
just
what I
out.
mean. Yeah, he's just.
Would you be
Hey,
okay?
yo.
Would you be offended if I just stayed down here?
Oh, we can't have people on the floor after the tavern hits a
Oh,
certain
please,
time.
sir.
The best I can do is the bottom of the well, but even that is not an okay.
Yeah, that is definitely not going to happen.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
I mean, it can't be too bad once they sleep, right?
Are you sure about that, sir?
Think about-
I gotta be honest with you, I'm not. But I'll give you a discount on the room if it makes you feel better.
Honestly, just he pulls out a gold coin. You do not need to break it. You can have that for as long as I'm staying here. I imagine a coin like that could cover the food and beverages for as long as I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this should
No
do
more
fine.
No more.
All right,
Especially
thank
since
you,
you
my
didn't
friend.
eat
About that?
anything. So yeah,
Yes, of course. Well, I tend to not get that hungry anymore. And never
you'll
mind. I
be-
was.
No, I was just going to tell you you'll be upstairs in room 2, and here's your key for this. And he sort of just hands you a simple key.
Who shall I be sharing the room with?
It is our last shared room, so I'm sorry to kind of tell you.
Not both of them. Yes, not both of them. One of them already got the room.
Actually, the performer was already in that room. You're actually sharing her room with her,
So
and
Mhm.
and the other 2 also, since it's the only room we have.
Okay.
Actually, everyone that was at the bar just now will be at that room. The ones that didn't go home.
What was that inn you mentioned earlier? The old lady's dick. Does it have if it has room or?
I mean, it probably always has room because cut purses and thieves and other people are the type sort of like to go there, and it also has a lot of cockroaches. I don't know if you're interested in that. Or I mean, they're not necessarily cockroaches. They're kind of bigger. I don't know what they are.
I have had bad experiences with bugs. On second thought, I think I'll just take the room.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It is not your fault. It is the establishment.
He kind of taps your shoulder again. I'm so
There's only
sorry.
so much room. There's only so much room.
Well, if you can go up there now. I think Pix has the bed closest to the door, and I think your friend is passed out on the counter.
Not my friend.
I thought he said you were his best friend or something.
This one is very weird. I would
Oh.
prefer not to. Let's keep it on the down low, as they say.
Absolutely understand. I'll grab your acquaintance. Is that
Sure, fuck it, sure.
okay? He seems unconscious, so he shouldn't cause you any issues. I'll put him in the furthest bed away from you. And yeah, I apologize once again. It's just
thank you for at least bringing him up, so I don't have to.
no problem. I wouldn't ask you to bring him up. I might as well put these arms to use.
No, of course. How else do you
Alright.
find yourself putting your arms through use around here?
I handle all the maintenance around here. I man
All
the
of them?
winch to the well. I fix everything here. Anything that's not technological. I'm not the best at technology. I carve mountains with my hands. I don't.
And that is
Yeah.
Miss Blink that covers the more mechanical and technological sides of the events here.
Yep, she's absolutely amazing. Odd, but amazing.
Aren't we all?
Mm.
I will head up to my room now. I appreciate everything that you have provided me this evening.
No problem. As always, it's my pleasure. If you need anything, just give me a call or just holler down. I'm usually be down here either guarding the door, make sure people don't try to go upstairs that don't have a room already, keeping the tavern safe in general. And yeah, I'll see you at breakfast, worst things come to worst.
Of course, sir. Thank you.
And
So he
then,
kind of just goes back.
before Saul actually makes it all the way up the stairs, Pix isn't coming over. Before Saul makes it all the way up the stairs, because I assume that was in the middle of my conversation with Yalkesh, she's going to say loudly enough that the entire bar could hear,
No.
even though I can't be that loud right now. She will be like, "This is my story, the precarious proceedings of Pix, the precocious bard from Serenity."
Oh no, not tonight, not tonight.
Okay. Would you want
And
to
then,
continue?
if you want, Yalkesh, there's space in my room. We could talk there about your story where it's a little bit quieter, and I could maybe take notes.
I'm going to grab a glass of water and down it as fast as possible and say, might as well. I don't have somewhere else to stay at this point. Do I need to pay for anything while I'm doing this at this point? Do I need to give him a gold for this? Am I just staying invited
You
wise?
look, and Carver is still dragging Rory's body upstairs so he can put him to sleep.
All right. I will follow. We'll start moving that door.
Saul is gonna sit himself at like that chair right beside where he is, because he knows he doesn't need to sleep, that he just has to rest his body. So he's just gonna pull out his book and just intently stare at it.
Okay. I'm staring.
Keep up. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just following.
I believe I'm changing rooms. Give me just 1 second.
So, from your memory, you remember the room is the room to the center, the second room, basically. If you have not loaded in still, try to refresh. Sometimes it does bug out on the stairs.
So, just following.
Okay, it's the second room.
Yeah.
So this door here, I think.
Yeah, that one.
Alright. Do I click on this white icon? Is that how I go in?
Yeah, that's the door. There you go.
All
Wait,
right.
Where'd Tony go? Oh, why can't I see Tony's character?
I mean, I
I
can do that,
believe
yeah.
he is not in the correct room, possibly.
It's not that I'm not in the correct room. It's that Reborn do not sleep.
Yeah, so no, where are you at all?
Yeah, we don't
Is what
see
I
you.
more mean.
I'm right outside the room. Okay, do you see me now?
Okay, I understand. No, I don't see you. Oh, yep, I see you.
I
Okay,
don't-
okay.
yeah,
I see you.
yeah,
I see you now.
yeah.
You're outside,
What the
out
hell?
here.
I think maybe you need to have somebody on the same thing to see me or something, Bloomy.
No, I should still be able to see you. I can't see you.
I don't know.
I should be able to see you. Hold
Just
on, I'm gonna
invisible
refresh mine.
status.
Yeah, what the hell? That's so odd. So you're outside in that hallway.
Yeah.
Hold on, I think maybe.
And he's not. I guess I'll be taking this bed then, considering he's saying he's
I
sleeping
can't.
out there. He's not too loud when he's asleep.
Ah, there we go. I just had to transition it. My fault.
Yeah.
All right.
To clarify, Pix is 95 pounds and she's 5'1", and
Oh
she's currently sitting with her feet together like this, and like
Heels are?
her
Yeah,
So-
kind of.
yeah. So
not crisscross, but her feet are literally like her soles are together
Yeah,
like this,
I gotcha.
and then she's like holding her ankles on top of her pillow, and like looking at Yalkesh, waiting for him to elaborate on his story.
Well,
As that happens, the bar sort of, you can hear Carver just kind of like, all right, everybody, it's people are gonna start trying to get rest. Last rounds are up. I hope you all enjoyed your free ale, things like that. You just hear him sort of just wrapping up as music and everything sort of starts to calm down in the background.
what exactly would you want me to expand upon farther than my father is someone that uses any of his connections to basically crush people in the thumb until they have nothing, and then to an extent basically uses them as experiments or playthings.
I would love to hear stories about both the crushing and the experiments, if you don't mind.
Oh Lord,
You are a strange one. You know that?
is this
Um,
is this
I-
something we just want to do
later.
in saying it?
Yeah.
I
Instead
think,
of, like,
we should
actually-
do
'cause-
this insane.
Well, that's why I
as,
said.
like,
That's why I
the
said
night
you're a
changes.
strange one. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that will be
I'll
from.
take a
Yeah.
pillow and throw it at Kesh. Go to bed.
What do you want, Snowbird?
Go to bed. Tell her loud.
Hold on. I need to read something really quickly because I'm not sure that I sleep as per such. Okay, they do
You
sleep.
may.
You don't
okay, I was gonna
dream.
say.
They don't connect to dreams. So I was wondering, just as like a little bit of flavor, when she's sleeping, can she be in more of like a trance state and kind of like humming to herself?
Please don't.
Well,
This
I'll
is
try
really adorable.
You can. You know
I'll
what?
try to sleep the best
Put the
I
pillow in
possibly
your face
can.
while you sleep.
It's like a low hum. It shouldn't be enough
Okay.
to like really
Okay, I was about to
disturb
say.
anyone.
Good. You just.
Yeah, I was gonna put the pillow.
Yeah, I
on
hear
it.
that. I'd be like,
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Yeah, you'd have to be within
That'd
like
be
a couple feet of her in order to hear it at all.
I'll allow it.
5, 10, huh?
Okay, cool. Thank you.
So yeah, so as everyone starts to fade off, Saul is in the hallway, fading as far as he can fade off in his current situation.
Yeah,
trancing.
the way it's kind of just he just stops moving, and then eyes open, fully aware, he just stops moving.
Also, just so we're all aware, I am down to an hour, but
Yeah,
if you want to continue the
correct.
session after, that's fine too.
No, we're gonna wrap it up pretty soon.
Okay.
Like once I introduce Boo, and then we do one thing, that'll pretty much be where the session ends.
And then
So-
can I get a relatively quick rundown of the situation from Kesh, and then have more details just like later on in a DM or something?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, by all means. So yeah, pretty much everyone is heading to bed. Saul is doing his best to sort of shut himself down. Who did we lose? We lost.
Boo.
Boo. Boo's coming back. Where's Boo?
I think he'll be right back. He disconnected
Yeah,
once
usually
earlier.
he disconnects and comes back. All right. So yeah, I hope he comes back soon. I literally just have his thing coming up. So yeah, Saul's doing his best to pass out. Pix is low humming in her transitive state, and it's sort of. Pix, give me a perception check.
Perception. Let's see. Skills, perception.
Bloomie, I come out of my trance and then I start drinking. I start drinking water out of my water skin.
That one, baby.
That one. Okay, I can't. I can't give it to you. So
Oh,
you're nat one. So
Yarg.
I can't.
Yeah,
give you-
it's a 4 total, but it is nat 1.
yeah.
It's a
I will,
fail.
yeah, nat one. Regardless, a nat one is a critical.
that one
fail.
will always fail,
Yeah,
even if
it'll
you have a
always
plus
fail.
20 to something.
Yeah, so it's
like-
not even plus 20. It's
Oh.
still like, not one, brother. Sorry.
But yeah, you
So
heard
I
me,
will
Boo?
tell you. Yeah, you should wake up and start drinking some
Yeah.
water. So I will tell. Like I can't give it to you anymore, but I
Right.
will tell you that. Yeah, you don't dream, and you're not supposed to be able to dream. And something did happen earlier that seems to go against that. That's all I can say about that. You failed. Now, we're going. Yalkesh is just
Out.
out like a light.
Yeah.
Rory is slowly sipping water and going back into his trance, back and forth.
No. So I've already tranced. I'm guessing this is like what, a couple hours.
We're a couple hours in. Yeah.
So I only have to trance for like what, maybe like a couple hours, and
4.
I'm good. 4 hours, yeah.
I'm gonna say you're probably trancing a little bit longer because you took in a lot of liquor.
What?
You took in 2 mugs of bourbon, ale, and then ate food. I'm gonna say you're a little bit more fucked up than you're used to being, even as an adventurer, since this is your first adventure out, really. So you're still trancing. You're still resting up. Go
I
on.
have a question.
Sure.
So I know that you can't just give it to me, but do I have enough perception to know if it was something that I've experienced before, or if like somebody was trying to like push on my dreams? Or not my dreams, but just push on my mind.
With a critical fail, no.
Yeah.
If it was something like a 2 or 3, I'd be like, I'll give you a little something. No, critical fail, I can't do it, dog. I'm sorry. Roll better. Now,
Roll better, nigga.
I will do my best.
Shitty ass rolls.
Fuck you, buddy.
in the
I think you
hallway,
kill those.
Saul is moving as little as possible, just breathing. Troop Carter comes outside, sees him in the hallway, shakes his head and kind of just goes back, just making sure everything is okay. And as this happens, in between his heartbeats, Saul can feel another heartbeat.
A what?
Almost like his heart is beating normally for the first time in a long time.
That's disgusting.
What
Wait, he has 2
What the-
heartbeats happening right now?
No. So Saul's
Saul is like
heartbeats,
big shook.
yeah,
It's big
Saul,
shook.
Saul, on average, which I'll just explain it to make what I said make sense. Saul's heart beats every other beat, pretty much. So he's
Okay.
about half the normal rate as someone else. He
So
is
he's
now
got
feeling
like a resting heart rate of 30 per minute.
exactly instead of
Okay.
like the normal 60. He is feeling something else that every time his heart wouldn't beat normally, it also beats with it in its place. So his heart beats, it's beating. His heart beats, it's beating, making a normal rhythm.
Okay.
He is Saul is shook, as you said. He reaches
Extremely.
around and he feels the heartbeat is coming from the tome that he carries on his waist.
I would also like to imagine that when this happened, he did manifest like his psychic blades in his hands, like immediately just on his fucking toes. Like,
He's in there. I'm ready.
He has his psychic blades out. Carver's looking over. Like,
he holds up his hands and they disappear. Like he's just like, I'm sorry.
How close
It
is
just
Saul
happens.
to the room?
Saul, the room is closed and you have runes on the outside of the room to make it so you don't hear any sounds.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a little bit rough. Yeah, you'd have to roll crazy high to even hear any of the things happening with Saul right now. Okay.
Can
so
I
Saul,
do a perception check?
You can try. I tell you right now, with the runes outside the door, that we
Is he not asleep?
Yeah, that's what I
They
say.
have to
Yeah,
be-
I am in a trance, but I
He's
assume
trance.
that you having
Whenever
the
you
startle.
whenever you are asleep, you work off of passive perception, I believe.
Ah, that's true, actually.
Oh, okay.
So what's
so
your passive
that's a-
perception?
13.
No.
Okay.
No, that's not gonna work. Next time, champ. It's okay. Don't worry
Roll
about it.
better, nigga.
It won't make sense to you anyway what's about to happen. It really won't. So, Saul, what do you want to do?
I guess I lay my hand on the book. Do I feel anything particular coming from it? Like, does it feel warm at the touch? Like
It feels like
any like
it's-
psychic waves coming off of it? Like,
It's almost bulging. It feels like the book is bigger than it should be. Like almost something is stuck in it.
I think I kind of give myself a few moments trying to settle my heart rate.
As you settle your heart rate, the book's heart rate also settles with you.
Oh, this is not good. Okay, understood. And I go to open the cover of the book.
I can just
Open-
imagine Saul.
Totally
the
not
cover.
needing to breathe, but going out of his way to attempt to breathe.
Yeah, just like I
Calm
need to
down
breathe.
his
I need to
heart.
breathe. Chill.
You open just the cover of the book and it flips to a page by itself. Just sort of just flutters to the page.
Well, this
and
is
gets to
cool.
a very specific page. And as you look at the page, there is a ring.
A ring,
A ring.
like a
A physical
like
ring has
a ring.
manifested. Yes. A physical ring has manifested within the pages of this book.
Like a jewelry ring or like just
A jewelry ring.
band?
Can I do a check like perception or investigation to kind of eye it, or
By all means, you can eye it, you can touch it, you can do whatever you like with it.
I'm gonna touch it. That seems fun.
So you touch the ring?
Yes, I already said it. Yes, I touched the ring. Not even gonna roll the check. Just tell me what happens.
As you touch the ring, you get even more breathless than you have been this whole time. You flash back into a life that you only remember so fondly. You remember it fondly, I should say, but you don't remember the actual bits and pieces that you'd like to. The ring, you realize, used to be on someone else's hand. It used to be on their fingers. You used to caress it. This is a ring that's very memorable to you.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel inscriptions and engravings on it, on the ring, just sort of going around the inside and everything. Just sort of, you can feel that it's a name, for lack of better words, as you touch it. The memories are warm. The memories are constant, and it's just sort of, this is a place you want to be. This is a place you have not been ever since you've gotten back, or in a long time, it feels like.
Right.
This is the most touching thing you felt in so long that it actually does bring a tear to your eye for a moment.
I wasn't aware my ducks still even produce these.
This
Kinda
is the
takes
first time they have.
takes the wet handkerchief.
Pussy.
Oh my god. It's still wet.
Like, you start to dab your eye with the wet handkerchief, and Carver comes up the stairs and is just like, "Hey, I saw you out in the hall. I just want to make sure everything was okay. You're good out here?"
Not really, but I am not sure there's anything that you can assist with, my friend.
Sorry to hear. If you need a drink, just let me know.
Drink.
I might in a little bit. Thank you.
No problem. Carver heads back down, and as you go back to looking for the ring, you realize it is now, instead of being a physical ring you can pick up like you did,
Mhm.
it is now a drawn image in the book.
I gotta like rub my finger across it, knowing that I'm probably not gonna be able to get it back out, but just wishing that I'd cherish those moments with it more.
You rub your finger across the ring, and you feel you feel like it's embezzled into the page. You feel the outlines of the ink. And as you rub your finger, you see more words appear underneath the ring.
I read
Read-
the words.
You rub your fingers across the ink, and as it sort of just rubs on your inky gray flesh, you see the words appear, and it just sort of reads, "Kill who you need to, and you will learn more."
That is slightly daunting. I was hoping these proceedings would be at least slightly peaceful, but
As you pull your hand back from the book, it slams shut. The heartbeat now stops.
What time is it? Can I walk down and get a drink?
I wanted to interject just really quickly.
Sure.
Regarding that nat one, I just remembered. I have a little trinket that could possibly help.
You are not about to use that here,
Nope.
sir. You are not.
You already got the nat one, and it's too far. Nope.
It's far. You're not about to use that
Okay.
here. I gave that to you to avoid death, and you want to use it here?
Whose
Jesus
man?
Christ.
It regenerates after a long rest, doesn't it?
A long rest, which you're already mid. You want to use it now?
Well, it seemed a little important.
Can I?
6 a.m. hits, you go down to the bar. True Carver is there, sort of keeping any riffraff out and polishing whatever needs to be polished, busting out any tables. But this late into the morning, he's already done most of it.
Right. I'd like to try to possibly dwell on that memory a bit more. Is there anything else I can gather from it other than this was a ring that was on, I'm assuming, I can only assume, my lover's finger. Is there
Mhm.
anything else I can gather?
Give me an intelligence check. Let me
Love
see how much you can get.
Intelligence.
Mhm.
You're a dick. You're a dick.
How long is
Is this like a history or?
It would normally be a history, but you don't know your history, so it's kind of like a. You know what? I'll give it to you. History check.
History?
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
How long
Please,
is
God.
a long rest normally? I don't think I have any
Generally
racial features that change
6 to
it.
8 hours.
Wait. I need to read my racial features
I
real
want to
quick.
say 4 to 8 hours usually.
Okay, I need to just check my features real quick to know how long.
By all means, homie, do what you need to.
Okay. So,
What time did we go to sleep or trance or whatever we needed to last night, roughly?
About 2 a.m.
About
I'd say
2
about 2
a.m.
a.m. Mhm.
Okay.
It was just about midnight to 1 a.m. when Carver was telling people that, things are closing down. And then we dragged everyone upstairs, all that good stuff.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Wow, is that a 4?
yeah, it is a 4. You know what? Just to make it slightly better,
Sure, go on.
I'm gonna use one of my features. See if I
Ooh.
can find it here real quick.
Saucy.
Did it roll it? What did I just hear? What am I
think so.
hearing,
I think Swivy has sports highlights.
bro?
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember
Yes.
whispering your audio.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know y'all could hear
Okay,
that.
I don't think
I
it
was-
rolled. So I'll roll my
That
d6.
nigga
was
got
like-
bored.
No, so somebody sent me something on Twitter. I saw a notification come up. I was like, oh, they can't hear this.
That was a 6.
Y'all can't
so
hear that.
makes that history check a 10.
Okay, a 10. You remember the warmth. You remember the hand was not much smaller than your own, though
Mhm.
slightly. You remember feeling
Does it feel worn? Like, does the hand feel well worn?
compared to yours?
Mm-hmm.
I would say it felt.
But did it feel
not so
kinda-
much. It
Okay.
felt.
Okay.
It felt plump. It felt loving. It felt
Okay.
like there were calluses, but not to the point where it's just like this is somebody that's been working in a mine. This is more
Right.
somebody maybe gardening or something very light and
Okay.
just, But yeah, you were more focused on the heat and love coming from the hands. So
Hurry
that's
up,
more
main
what's about
character.
Okay.
Hey, main character.
I kind of try to sit in this moment as much as possible, and then I go, obviously go back to the bar with Carver.
All right. So Carver
And it's still
pours you a
about
couple of drinks.
6.
It's 6 to 8 hours. I'd say Carver's pouring you a couple of drinks. I'd say the morning is kind of rolling on. Let's say we're getting late into the morning. Let's say 10 a.m. People are starting to wake up.
Okay.
Including
I've been up.
Rory is now fully out of his trance, but still kind of hungover. Pix is doing what?
Pix is bright and perky in the morning. She's kind of a morning person. She's going to go down to the bar and
Can I roll a stealth check?
she has the intention of talking to Blink.
At Bing. Okay, gotcha. So Pix is getting up, getting out the room, and going to go talk to Bink. Yalkesh, what are you doing?
I'm so bad at using doors.
Fred may not be here.
Oh, Fred stepped away?
Well, he has no camera on and he's not speaking, so.
Oh no, Fred boy.
Fred boy.
Okay, do we have Boo, are you here?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll do this while Fred is gone. Okay.
Is Blink
So,
currently in the
Finally.
tavern?
Bink is in the tavern. You guys are making your way over to Bink. And meanwhile, just over, maybe a bit off from the dock, before you guys fully make it to Bink. Oh, welcome back. Fred, what are you doing? May I ask?
Wait, what? Huh?
You woke
What are
up
you
in the
doing?
morning feeling like P Diddy. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Probably gonna head downstairs.
yeah. Everyone is heading down to the bar, so you can start heading down there too. And while you all are headed to the bar, Saul has already been there. Like I said, you all are headed to the bar. It's not really. People are still kind of groggy from waking up. Some people are going off to work or off to adventure. So Tavern's pretty emptied out right now. Carver
So Blink is at the bar.
No. Bink's in the back. Carver, You go to Carver and you're about to ask, and really quick, we're cutting over to Boo. So Boo is on his ship, the Amethyst, at the dock. I'm also gonna hold on. I'm gonna take away the screen really quick. So hold on. There we go. So at the dock, we have not at the dock. I'm sorry. Coming into the dock, burning hot in, we have Boo's ship, the Amethyst, damaged horribly. Things are insane. People are screaming. There is a giant ballista dripping of blood on the center hull of the ship, and it's just absolute mayhem. Boo's second command is screaming up to him, "Captain, what are we gonna do? We're heading towards the dock. There we are."
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're fine, homie.
Then it fails. Just gonna get back. Sorry. Continue. Sorry.
So Boo's second command is screaming out to him, "Captain, what are we doing? The sails are destroyed. The flag is down. We're heading back to Greentown, but we kind of can't slow ourselves, Captain. What are we supposed to do?" Boo?
Oh Jesus! I don't know enough about boat speed. Drop the anchor.
He's like, "Captain, we can't drop the anchor right now. The Sawagans are surrounding the ship. They're climbing up as is, Captain. We can't drop the anchor yet."
So I'm right outside of the town that everybody's in.
You are right near the dock, very near to.
Do I hear
tavern.
do I hear like sounds of fighting inside the tavern? Since there's no music playing.
You can make a perception roll.
I figure we would just wait until Bloomy was ready for us to come in.
No, it's entirely. You could do that
because this motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a perception as well.
Oh, I definitely hear.
You definitely hear like the billowing of a broken wooden sail towards the docks. You hear.
I didn't hear shit.
Yeah, let's watch this.
Yeah, you hear a billowing broken sail towards the dock.
Oh, I thought I got one. Second, I thought I saw one. I was about to
I said True Carver. I look at True Carver. It's like I hear fighting outside. I'm gonna step out. If you see the others, let them know that
they're all right next to you.
I
don't see anybody's tokens. That's why I didn't.
They should all be right next to you. I saw them all lining up at the table.
Nah, so Tony stealthed it. That motherfucker's hitting right now.
He's creeping up.
Tony stealth Pix is at the bar.
After I told that to True Carver to let them know whenever they are like fully awake, I start walking towards the door.
How you doing?
All right, sure.
As I'm doing it,
I guess I could.
As I'm doing it, I pull out my gauntlets.
The door is on the bottom right, by the way.
Is it over here?
It's where you see the big door with light. Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking it's over here. I thought it was over here. My bad.
No. You're good. No, that's just that's one of the tables.
And then I head out to see what's going on outside.
Carver looks at Pix and he's just like, well, I guess he's gonna go see what that's about. So you wanted to talk to Miss Blink?
Yes, I would love to, but it seems like there's a commotion outside and it might be a good story. So Pix is gonna rush out after him.
Oh my god.
Right. So
literally skipping after him.
So Carver looks knowing where Saul has hidden himself, and it's just like, you're not gonna go follow your acquaintances, I guess.
How do I
His best friend.
I was considering it.
And Boo, have you decided what you're doing in this time?
All right, I'm gonna drift the boat into the docks and slam into it.
I'm gonna kill him.
I love it.
I'm gonna kill him.
Give me a
There's no-
roll. Give
there's
me a
no-
roll. What would that be?
I guess acrobatics on the ship.
Yeah,
That would be- that'd be-
Or dexterity,
that'd be-
dexterity
It'd be
on
Does
the
have
steering.
seafaring
It's a tool.
proficiency.
It is a tool.
It'd be
It is
performance,
a-
right?
a tool.
So performance, you think?
It'd be performance
It would
or
be-
sleight of hand.
It's
Right?
it's none of the above.
Would be a
It's
tool
dex,
you
right?
said.
Navigating vehicles is like you do it like a tool proficiency.
Oh,
Okay,
so it's
okay.
a regular roll.
So it would depend on if he has
He has
basically
performance
proficiency with navigating
Mhm.
About-
and steering. And I'm assuming he would.
Yeah,
So he
I'll
would
I-
just roll and then add his proficiency to it.
All right.
Roll a d20.
Also-
You know what? Just because of how saucy it is, I'll even give you advantage. Go on, give me what you got.
No.
Well, it's like I don't have
That's rare.
access to the any of my character stuff.
Also,
Damn
just
it,
for
damn it,
my
damn it,
knowledge,
Hold on.
Are we just gonna pile up on the door? Because I don't believe there's a scene change from this door.
Oh, there is. Hold on. Doo-doo-doo. Oh wait, that's if that goes wrong. Hold on one
I
second.
don't own vision to this scene.
We're gonna go to if it goes right instead. Okay. Give me the roll.
Wait for the
I still
wait for
gotta
the vision.
drag you. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I wasn't expecting the drift, but I love it.
I'm
The
going
motherfucker
for it.
said you don't own vision to this scene. What?
You don't own. Okay, I'm gonna just put y'all coming in.
Okay.
Yeah, just put them at like the entrance.
Wait, we all left to go check this out, right?
That's me.
Except
yeah,
Saul.
no one-
Saul was just
Saul-
thinking about it,
So
but I
Saul,
just moved
Saul
him here
made
so
the
he could see.
Saul made the decision to leave
He made
because in the end he
would.
wouldn't be able to deal with himself if any of them died.
Aww, Saul.
So Pix skipped off after Rory.
But he
And
is
then-
still stealthing enough that Pix doesn't see him.
So can I
I
do a
don't
perception check?
Right
You
now
already did
we're pulling back
like
a little
it's-
because somebody has to drift a boat.
Yeah.
Oh,
As soon as
yeah.
I get outside, can I do a perception check to kind of understand the situation? Basically.
How about we
After the
let
boat.
Boo roll?
Oh, all right.
You gotta
So
understand, I'm really hype about this boat drift right now.
what kind of roll is it?
A
It's gonna be
d20.
a D20 plus whatever your proficiency is.
Yeah, plus your proficiency.
Where do I find proficiency?
It
It's
is
gonna
plus
be on
2
the top. It is plus 2.
for level 3, so it's plus 2.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll just do like a normal roll, and then
Yeah.
we can
So
Yeah,
just
two
type
D20s.
/R D20.
Yeah, give me 2 of those.
I'm just looking this up real quick.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay, that's bad.
7.
and then you said another one.
So it
Yeah.
looks like
14. Oh.
14.
Oh, it's
So
bad.
it looks like he would add his you would pick the stat that you would add. It's not going to be a skill, but you would pick whether it's strength, intelligence, dexterity, whatever that,
Oh, is that how
and
that
he would
would
add
go?
that and his proficiency.
Okay.
Oh, so it'd be like a normal skill.
So
type of
pick
proficiency.
whatever your highest plus is, and then add that.
Not how that works.
No,
Kabloomiiy is
He
deciding
that
it.
pick.
Yeah, it's
Bloomie
like-
decided
Now-
that. I understand.
I mean, I feel
The
like that would be
Amethyst
intelligence.
is
though.
Amethyst is a pretty big ship. I would say it's between intelligence and probably strength for you to actually pull the steering wheel enough to
Yeah.
drift it like that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're getting a help from your people on the ship that are still trying to survive the combination of Sawagan attack and the people that are pulling the ones injured from the bloody ballista that's on the deck, just smack dab in the middle of the ship. So, yeah, we could. I'll give you intelligence. All right. So,
All right,
what's
plus
your
one.
intelligence monitor? +1.
Oh,
Okay.
it's only 15.
So it's a 15. You drift the ship into the dock. The ship catches severe damage.
Into the dock,
Yes.
literally.
It is
Yes.
not broken. But the ship's not sunk, it is sinking. But it is like staying steady. Like it is you
It
definitely
ain't
feel like,
looking too
okay,
hot.
there is some water getting into the bottom, but like you didn't just completely smash onto the rocks like you would have if you rolled lower. So
Roll a 10.
ship's damaged. As that happens, give me a luck roll, a D100.
Oh god.
A luck roll.
Yeah, just do it.
D100.
You just roll a d100.
Oh, okay.
You just got here. I gotta give you the rolls. I held you up for
True.
too long, homie.
True.
Yeah, we had a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I used all my good rolls earlier.
At least it's Michael Jordan. Oh.
The torches you had on the deck of the ship, once you collided, they fell onto the wooden ship. The ship is now
Yep.
catching fire.
Yep.
And I see all this happening.
There is no way you do not see this happening.
You
Yeah,
see
it's
the
on fire.
catastrophe happening.
A
Can I
ship
can I
has
do
collided.
a perception check to like kind of get a lay of what's happening?
I will just flat out tell you.
Yeah,
you are not
you
aware.
know what's happening. Ammon,
A
what?
ship has
I'm blind.
drifted
I'm legally blind.
into the dock. The ship is now catching fire. There are Sawagins climbing up the ship, and there are fleeing goblins dragging hurt people off the ship as the sails of the ship now collapse in and fall. Some into the water, some onto the ship itself.
What type of hurt people?
Goblins mostly. Just hurt goblins.
Okay.
So-
Regardless, Pix is gonna skip off in the direction.
Can
of the
I
ship.
do a history check on if I recognize the Jolly Roger?
Of course, please. But oh no, actually, the Jolly Roger, because the mast did break, it fell into the water.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I forgot I did say that, so I can't have you thing it. Otherwise, I would have given it to you.
Oh my god.
So
There she goes.
At the site of the Sawagins, my right fucking gauntlet kind of glows and the sword just like appears into my hand.
what type of sword? Long sword?
Yes.
Okay, just giving an idea.
Yeah, and then like I start moving towards the because I'm guessing the Sawagins are also coming onto the shore too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I move towards like the nearest goblins. I'm not goblins, Sawagins, and hold my sword up to them, not knowing if the goblins are friendly or not. I'm not helping them at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that Saul in this situation is just kind of observing, kind of looks at his acquaintances from the previous night, and just sighs to himself. It is about that time again.
The
Oh,
Sawagins.
It's about that time. You've
It's
been
that
used
time
to this.
again. So Sawagins are climbing up the side of the ship. Some Sawagins are climbing on the dock from after the ship sort of collided into it. So they're just climbing onto all of it, and they're just screeching as Sawagins do. So Sawagins are screeching. You're seeing the top of sharks and something else that you can't 100% put your finger on in the water. It looks sharkish, but you can't tell. But for now, you see definitely there are 4 Sawagins on the deck. 4 Sawagins on the deck, 1 climbing.
Whoops,
Still.
that was an accident.
It's fine.
I think that Saul kind of raises his hands, and in each hand, like these glowing ethereal blades appear in them, and he just
okay.
kind of moves forward a little bit.
All right, so you move forward. Joining the fight or not, everybody give me initiative, and I will take it from there. Roll it in the thing, and it should keep track of me. Let me also.
Wait, what do I do initiative then?
So click
Utility.
those double swords I gave you on the
What is
left, and
fucking- Everybody's fucking dice was in a way so I couldn't see.
then click those double swords. It'll bring up that side menu. Let me also.
Also do it under
Have your
utility if that's easier.
Yeah, you can just highlight under utility, and then you can just do it there.
There we go.
4.
I should have did it right. Is that mine?
No, that's mine.
Oh, what the fuck?
Swervy, look at the top of your screen. You see where it says utility up there?
Oh, okay, there we go. It's just not rolling.
There may have been too many dice on the board there.
You're not rolling. Okay, Yeah, you see that little dice on the top, right next to your inventory?
Yeah, I'm pressing roll initiative. It's not rolling.
Refresh.
Reload?
Yeah, try to
Yeah,
refresh. Try to refresh. It should bring you right in. Am I missing one?
Yeah. There's 5 and you only rolled 4.
Okay, and my combat ticker.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, does it not? Oh, okay. I see what might
Yeah,
happen.
it's still not letting me even roll. You sure I have like control?
Wait,
You definitely have control.
There.
I have
Wait
a
a minute,
question. I have a
it
question. Wait,
says
I have
you
a
rolled
question.
9.
Yeah, he rolled a 9 at the beginning. Is that why it's trying to do it? Like saying he can't roll again?
Oh, maybe
Oh.
it already locked in. So you
Yeah.
rolled
Oh
earlier.
my god, he already rolled initiative. Omega lol.
I don't
Yeah.
remember
Was
clicking
that-
that though.
Well, you clicked
Okay,
it earlier.
hold
You
on.
said, "Oh,
accidentally
that's an
clicked it.
accident."
Do
You're
it
like,
now.
"Let
Do
me
it now. I just cleared you.
Cool.
I rolled another 9. Oh no, I rolled 6.
Actually.
Oh, it got worse. Okay,
Technically,
one
first.
second. I didn't realize
Um,
I have to actually click the login I'm making initiative for.
Oh,
Oh my
Hold
bro.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's gonna be a couple of dice. Hold on, one more.
That's a lot of
Kabloomiiy.
that's a lot
Kabloomiiy.
of
All right, we're good. We're good.
that's a lot of
Kabloomiiy.
logins.
We're
Four,
good.
by the way.
We're
4.
good. We're good. All right.
4, by the way.
Yeah, Saul goes back into the inn.
Yeah, it's all. Because on second thought,
It's only 5 logins at the moment. It's 5. It's 5.
Yeah.
Where's my attack at? Where's my attacks at? I'm confused about.
It'll be
on the
under.
left hand inventory.
It probably will not be under inventory because of how
It is
they're
under
special.
inventory because of weapons. Oh, otherwise
Whoops.
spells and features. Probably.
Yeah, it's under it's very his are not just high XDs.
Gotcha.
So I
Hit
assumed
things.
it would be your longsword though, Swervy.
Yeah, no, it's my longsword. I have it, but I was trying to.
Oh.
I was just trying to figure out like all the other features and stuff too. I see it though.
I'm gonna give more details to your gauntlets, but for now you can just use like the normal martial weapon long.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Alright,
by the way, Bloomy, their names are Dia and Leah.
That's what you want to go. Okay.
Did you say Dia?
Kono Dioda.
Okay.
Why? What's wrong, Tony?
Okay. I was just I hope that doesn't mean what I think it means, but I'm just not gonna think about it.
Nah, it doesn't. No, it's not what you think it means. No. Does it?
All right. 20 minutes. So let's.
Yeah, do we wanna
Yeah. Okay.
Do
Let's
we-
do this.
Yeah, do we have time?
We do have time, I think, to make it through
Okay.
this,
Hey,
or at
we-
least end at a really good point. Either way.
Okay.
All right. So
I
we
can
ready?
push it a little bit. So.
I'm not gonna make you late to work. Shut up. All right. Top of the initiative, we have Grimgees with a 19. What do you want to do?
Sorry.
I guess
Sorry.
I'll bring out the Geek special.
Sorry.
The Geek special. All right. So you now have your Geek's revolver in hand, and what are you doing?
I'll attack the one directly diagonal from me.
All right. Do you want to move and attack him? You want to use a bonus attack action to attack
Oh
him?
yeah,
Or you
I'll
want
move up these steps to right
Okay.
here to get a vantage point.
So you're getting the high ground on top of the steps. Yeah, you have more than enough movement for that. And you're just aiming down and taking a shot with the Grease special. Let's see. That would be one chamber. Okay. Do your attack roll.
Just normal roll.
No, you can see it at the bottom of the Grease special. Click attack.
Yeah, but it came up with advantage, disadvantage, normal.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Everything's
just
normal
roll.
unless you say something, right?
Yeah, that's just
All right.
normal roll. You don't have any advantage on that yet.
Ooh.
A 13. That hits.
Yes.
Sawagans do not have armor. All right, roll for damage.
Okay, their AC is low.
Is that a? Oh, that's a 4. Okay, I was about to say, what is that? The dice looked a little weird. Yeah, the AC is not that high. So the Sawagan catches 4 damage, reels back a little bit, but then starts screaming, and then sort of pretty much he's still gonna move forward. Well, this. Oh, damn it! Not 4 feet. That wasn't supposed to happen. Ignore that.
Its name is 4 feet.
4 feet.
Wait, Bloomy, what season is it right now, by the way?
We're in fall.
Okay.
That's what I would have to. Yeah, no, we're in fall. That's what we agreed on. 15 for damage. Swaggin has caught a bit of damage. He's still good to go. He is not really worse for wear in any sense of the word.
And so no, it's
Alright.
bonus action, right?
Yeah, you can do your bonus action. What do you have left? In this meantime, your men are moving people off of the ship as much as they can.
All right, I'll
The
switch.
ones that can move after not being crushed by the drifting ship.
After using my gun, I switch to my rapier.
Okay, so you have your rapier in hand. You can have your pistol in your offhand if you like.
On that.
Oh, okay, yeah. I just draw my rapier then.
Okay. So, rapier in the right hand, pistol in the left. You are now on the top. Swaggin hurt beneath you. And we go to... Let me make sure.
It's Sawag next, right?
Yeah, Swaggin on the beach. I mean, on the dock, I should say. So the Swaggin on the dock now is screaming on the dock. Once again, angry that the ship smashed into the dock, and some of its Sawaggin's brethren that were climbing up with it most likely are crushed and dead at the bottom of the sea right now. Somewhere somewhere out there is a grung shaman smiling at this situation. The Sawagan does, let's see, a quick look around and sees Rory with a now glowing longsword and makes its way over to initiate attack. Let me see. Sawagan has a movement of 30 like everyone else, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he can make it.
Yeah, okay. Sawagan comes close, uses his max. Wrong button. Uses his max. What the fuck? What's that happening? Okay, uses his max movement, gets on over. Oh, this was supposed to be a hex battlefield. Not much of a difference. I'll change that later. I feel like the hex just looks better. And he's going to take a slash with his simple spear. That is going to... Okay. It goes up to... He'll actually be here doing it, because I think he might be just a little auto thing. There we go, 20-60. And that's going to be a... Come on, give me the roll.
No roll.
No roll.
Did
Did it actually? Okay, why is it doing that? Damn it. I'm sorry, it spammed it like 15 times. My fault.
No worries.
It wasn't telling me it popped up. All right, he's going to do a roll for attack. No advantage on Rory.
Does not hit.
13, no hit?
Nope.
All right, so he swings his spears or takes like a little poke. It hits your armor and just slides right off.
I don't have armor.
Oh, it literally just slides off your muscle. Like it doesn't
right
even do that. It bounces off your sexy Legolas chest.
Yeah, just hits it. Donk. Donk.
Like you don't know if he is now looking at his hands, not knowing if he wasn't holding the spear tight enough, or if being out of the water has messed with his depth perception. Either way.
The fuck? That just bounce off of his.
Saw kind of was to himself. I do not think his heart was in it.
Either way, he is now looking at this.
I looked at Soul. He did aim for the heart, so guess he didn't have enough heart.
I think he just wanted yours.
No.
He is now looking at his spear like it's broken, but is still angry and staring back at you on occasion. And that's how he's going to end his turn. Next one is the other Sawagan climbing up the boat. This Sawagan is still climbing up the now damaged side of the ship because this whole side smashed into the thing. He is making his way up, but it is difficult. He has not hit the top yet. He's going to stop right there. That is both Sawagans, I believe. We now go to Yalkesh.
All right. Quick question, just real quick. Say if I try to move 1, 10, would this be like difficult terrain, or might I still be able to walk through this area? Because the boat, I don't know if the boat counts.
It's just a rowboat on land.
Okay, so I could get past it.
Yeah, you could get past it. I'd say the only time I would give you maybe a roll to do is
Just
if
want
you
to make
wanted
sure.
to like do a somersault over it. Like
Yeah,
you guys
I
are
just want to
trying
make
do at
sure.
the bar.
I just want to make sure
Like-
that I can like walk past without like okay.
Yeah,
20.
you would just pretty much step on it and step past. It's nothing special.
Okay, and then I'm gonna step behind him like that. All right, and I'm gonna strike him with the long sword right in his dirty little back.
Oh.
Okay. What you got?
Yeet.
What does it have to be?
Attack
dirty?
roll. Normal. Come on. All right. I missed. Bonus action I'm going to use to beat his ass with my hands. An unarmed strike.
Ooh.
Please hit. Kick him in the back of the head. Okay. Thanks, flying fuck.
You slash down with your longsword and it just hits the floor behind, and it makes the Sawagin turn around in confusion. And as he turns around, you cold cock him right in the face.
I could have
just,
sworn I
roll
was
your
aiming better
damage.
last time. Bah.
just hitting him right in the
8
face.
damage?
Yes, sir.
For
Max
8
roll,
damage.
baby.
Jesus Christ.
And
So he is confused severely, as never has he seen a humanoid figure punch him in the face, let alone a Sawagin at all. But he is now taking the damage, still reeling and screaming angrily.
shut up.
It's screaming.
Stop screaming.
From now being punched in the face.
You know what?
He is-
He's gonna get. He better die fast, this fucker. I'm gonna shut him up. I want to hear this man screech in my ear.
He is just non-stop screeching. They all are. These are angry Sawagins.
Yeah, I was about to say, you guys are lucky I don't. Ooh, if I didn't miss, oh, you would have been dead. I would have flurry blow, kill you instantly. Ooh. That's good. That's nice.
Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot. Hold on. And okay, that ends your turn.
Yeah, that's it. That's like, I got it right now.
All right, hold on. My fault. So the next
think you
one
can
is
click.
the.
I think you can click on who you're attacking too, by the way. So like
Oh.
I clicked to show that's who I'm attacking, just so it helped blow me out.
Oh,
Understood.
nice.
It's a little
So-
bullseye.
This Sawagin starts
Understood.
moving up the deck,
Oh my
Climbing.
gosh.
Oh man.
go and get Gremgees, and then just screeches and ends his turn. You now go to Saul back here.
I think Saul's thinking to himself that he just wants to get rid of this one right here. Would I need to move to have a direct like line for a range attack? Like, would I need to move like
right
over
now,
this way?
these two are in the way of your shot, I would say.
Okay.
So
Please don't
if you were
shoot
to
me.
move over here, on their
Yeah.
left or on their right, you would have a
Yeah, I'm
direct
gonna
sight.
move. I'm gonna use 10 feet of my movement to move right there,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to go ahead and do my very first attack roll with my psychic blades. I'm
Got
throwing
this.
these ethereal daggers that I conjured.
Okay, all right. What you got, Chief?
Let's see. Let's see.
There is there's an ally within that area, so if I hit, I'll get the sneak attack damage.
Ooh, right. Yes,
Does that
fair,
hit?
fair.
Okay,
Yeah, that definitely hits. Yeah.
right.
Oh, he's coming.
So gonna get the damage from this, and then I'll get the damage from my sneak attack.
Oh, yes. Oh boy.
So that's 18 damage to it. 18 psychic damage.
18 psychic damage from this
boy.
boy Sawagin. And he is
That man
finish it.
Finish it.
Finish it.
Yeah, I was
Just-
about to. He's alive.
Just real quick, throwing the dagger right into the temple,
Oh,
triggering the psychic damage.
So
And
it's
then I
just
would
one
like
dagger to the temple.
Yep, just one dagger to the temple, and then I'm going to
Oh.
use the rest of my movement and move forward as far as I can
I softened a
to
little bit.
right
Just saying.
here. I think I have 30 feet of
Yeah,
movement.
I
Let me
think
check
you can
real
move
quick.
right near Yalkesh.
I just want to make sure that I have 30
Um,
feet of movement. Yeah, 30 feet.
Mr. Singer.
So
Gonna move myself right there. And let me check range real quick. So I am going to attack
Ooh.
that guy right there with a bonus action dagger throw.
this one on here.
Yeah, the one that's like right at the edge of the ship.
Gotcha. All right, no problem.
Come on.
I'm gonna go ahead and where's the bonus action? Here it is. Boop.
Boop.
The first Sawakin gets hit with the dagger in the forehead, and it is just silent. And then as the psionic energy goes through it, it screeches one last time before hitting the floor.
These fucking creatures.
You throw a dagger at the
Noisy,
second
aren't they?
Sawakin, and it hits the banister of the ship, and he sort of just looks your way angrily.
I want to conjure those 2 other daggers in my hand and to start flipping them. Just keeping
Like
my
a
eyes on this
jester.
one.
I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
Alright, and that's the end of my turn.
Last Sawakin is dead. All right, next turn we have. I believe it is. 1 second.
It's me.
Yeah, it is Rory.
All right, so I see the Swaggin in front of me. He's dead. So
That's a corpse. Yep.
I move to here. Move up to here. All right, and then I cast
Okay.
face step.
Interesting. All right. Can you give us an idea of what face step does?
Trying to have it show up.
Oh, just double click it and it should show up.
There you go.
As a bonus option, you can magically teleport up to 30 additional feet to an unoccupied space. You can see once you use this trait, you can't do it again until a short or long rest. So there you go.
And
And you
since
face
it's
step
autumn,
onto the banister?
yep, since it's autumn, both of them have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Yo, this Legolas wannabe is just too cute.
They have to
He
make a wisdom saving throw.
majestically appeared next to them. They
or
were
they
just
be-
phased by the
Or they
glory.
will be charmed.
I like to imagine he
Hey,
appears
ho.
and just flourishes his hair.
Wait,
Yeah,
that's
you
my...
Okay, so it's a wisdom saving throw, right?
Mhm.
All right, let's see. What type of wisdom check? Saving throw. And I will have this one roll.
Nope.
Mm.
He is as charmed as he can ever be. He,
Master.
he was angry that the dagger hit the deck, and then when he looked up and saw Rory and got charmed, he is now in love with the person in front of him.
Ooh.
This Sawakin is looking over confused at the love happening here, as he can see, like you see the little hearts in the other Sawakin's eyes.
So they're both
as he's
they
looking
both have to
over.
make a saving throw.
Yep, this other one is doing it now.
okay, I was saying.
So this Sawakin looks down at his Sawakin brother, like, "What's wrong with you?" Seeing the hearts in his eyes, he now looks up at Rory, and he is also in love. These 2 Sawakins are now in love, and will fight
Oh no.
for Rory up until how long does this last?
a minute.
Up until
Bruh.
further notice.
I look to my my Sawagin
Lover?
slaves
Knock 'em up.
out,
Slaves, Jesus
and I
Christ.
tell them to attack. The Sawagin crawling up at the bottom of the ship.
The Sawakins
Um,
screech, getting ready to push for their friend that's making its way up.
As
Oh,
He
me.
now looks terrified.
Bloomy, you may want to read the charmed status or the charmed condition.
Oh no, am I wrong? Hold on, let me see.
until they're damaged, or until
Until they're damaged. Okay,
Yeah.
so
But-
yeah,
So
By
a charmed
my
creature
companion.
can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects, and the charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature. They consider him an ally, but not his allies' allies.
okay, so they might still. Okay, so because he gave them the command to attack the one that's climbing up, they
No,
are
not climbing up. The one right here. This one right here.
Oh,
Right there.
so
That
they're
one right
going back. Okay, I thought
No,
you meant this
yeah,
one over here.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so they look that way and they screech,
there.
listening to their newfound master for this turn.
as a dad, and then as my action, I'm gonna dash
You're gonna
What?
you use
because
your bonus.
face step's a bonus action.
Yeah, that's your bonus action. So you're gonna dash another 30 feet, and you're gonna go attack that. Oh no, you're just gonna go stand near him.
I can't attack him.
Yeah, so you're just gonna
Yeah.
stand near him.
I'm gonna go right here. I'll show you. I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay.
My little Sawakin brethren on their way.
The Sawakins at the top of the stairs, just cheering on Rory, absolutely in
He
love,
runs. Yeah. That,
as he runs into battle valiantly against the next Sawakin It's just nothing but love in their eyes. Pix, your turn. What are you doing?
So I have a question.
Mm.
How much of like my stuff does a dash take?
Your dash is a action, so it will take up your entire action, but it will double your movement distance.
Right. And then I assume I only have one bonus action.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm going to dash onto the ship, or at least near the ship, hopefully.
hmm
Um,
Yeah, that'll get you right there.
okay, so I'm gonna dash onto the ship, and then as a bonus action, I'd like to use my bardic inspiration.
Okay. Don't worry, I already have it queued up.
Sweet. I'm gonna do bardic inspiration on Valkesh because I think I probably have the highest bonus on him.
Okay. Bet. I'll take
So,
Wait,
all right.
Hi.
What happened?
I take the word.
So how do I target bardic inspiration?
You just say it and
You
then
just say it. Yeah. Next time
Okay,
I
I
want
just say it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Valkesh has bardic inspiration because I feel like we have the closest bond currently.
Pog. Man. Man.
I mean, you did touch his gill.
that
We don't
was
gotta
that.
talk about it. We
Really?
really,
Just the
we
tip.
really
Remind
never
me.
have to bring that up again, and I will be
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah, I would also be happy. Why is this music so loud?
Oh, is it?
not.
I'm sorry. I can't
It's
hear how loud it is.
it's not.
It's
That
not
shit
at
is
all.
loud. That shit is
I'll
loud.
lower it a
Hell
little
in my
bit.
ear.
I don't. House of Rising sounds amazing, dog. I don't know what to tell you. But so the music starts playing, and it is the battle music of fucking Pix at this point as she strengthens Yalkesh for his turn coming.
I look
And
to Pix and I say, can you pick something more like, aggressive next time?
It's inspiring. Just
And
Do you know any owlbear tooth?
Thank you, please. I yell at Saul, thank you. Somebody gets me.
Where I come from, this is very inspiring music.
Wait till you hear my rage music.
the Sawagins, the Sawagins that were enchanted are now. Well, one of them is now moving. He is coming. He jumps down the banister, screeching past his love, Swervy.
I pet
Oh,
him
Rory,
as
I
he walks
mean.
by.
You pet him.
Yeah.
He gets in
More
front,
inspiration.
and he is gonna take a spear slash at his brethren.
Yo, maybe we should invest in more charm skills if it's gonna be ruled like this. Oh my god.
Yar.
They did fail pretty fucking heavy though, Tony.
Yeah, they failed pretty bad. A 7 that does not hit.
They did fail
He-
really bad.
He goes for the slash, but still mesmerized by the way Rory looks. He tries to look back at him mid slash and smashes the spear into the ground.
I scold him.
How dare you miss?
Oh, this is
I actually like so when he misses, I flip a little bit of my hair, and I look away from him.
As that happens, the last Sawagan, now seeing that his brother has turned on him, one brother is dead on the dock. His other brother is screeching at him coming down the stairs. And the
Yeah,
only brother he has that is still in good terms is climbing the ship still technically on the near the hole. He is now panicking. He whistles
Oh,
very loudly.
oh no!
As he whistles, that shark that you saw earlier, or that creature next to the shark, I should say, that you could not understand what it was, you just saw its movement, now jumps onto the deck of the ship.
What?
Yep.
Alongside of him.
Uh-oh.
What is that?
What is
Why am I right
that?
next to it?
Oh no.
Why'd you bardic inspiration him?
Because in character, I think that would be where.
Makes sense.
Fuck his character. I gotta fight all three of them now.
Oh, don't
Rory
be a
is
baby.
close enough to be able to tell what this creature is, being that his. Actually, give me a history roll. I'm pretty sure you'll get it, but give me the roll because I want one more roll. Give me
I'm
Just
not
don't roll a
very
one,
good.
lol.
And
one more.
Oh shit! I was on 19. Almost a 19. What is it?
What is
It's
it?
I rolled a 9.
was a 9, yeah.
All right. Just from stories of your parents and everything like that, you know that Sawagins have a tight partnership with sharks.
It's a 4-legged shark.
No, this creature is a segue off of a shark. This is a bullet. You know it to be a tanky beast of a shark.
Oh
at the
shit!
minimum. It is a large monstrosity and is damn near a burrowing shark with feet.
This is disgusting.
And as you look at that creature and it roars aloud, shaking the ship, what's left of this fucked up ship,
Oh boy.
we end our campaign there for today.
Oh man!
Hey.
Yeah.
It's 6:03.
How do you-
I'm not gonna make.
Yeah.
If you showed up early, Swervy, we could have
Yeah,
finished
Swervy.
this fight.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah,
Oh.
we could have just kicked him out of combat.
I mean, or if y'all didn't spend 3 hours on the first night in the tavern.
You gotta argue,
Or how about
dog.
you?
gotta
How about you have a
argue.
normal character?
You gotta. I thought this would be the coolest way to bring in your character.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah,
it
this
took
is
so long.
sick.
Drifting in a ship
I
into
like
the
that.
Oh,
docks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did it. I was like, I wonder how he's gonna do
I
this.
enjoyed
Is he
this.
gonna like pull the anchor? Is he just gonna crash into the dock? I got different pictures ready for what he chooses. He was like, I'm a Tokyo drift. I'm like, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm down for this.
All right, that was awesome.
Mhm.
Same time next Sunday, except on time.
Up to y'all. It can be
How about
depending
you? How about
when you guys
know,
work and stuff. It can be
How about
anytime on
you?
Sunday.
Start taking Sundays off.
Yeah. Do you
I-
always work Sunday?
No, I don't always. I normally have it off. So
Okay, so if that's the case, then we can do it whenever it's easier for y'all on Sunday.
okay, I'll get you my schedule. I know that I don't work next Sunday, so I can do
All right.
anytime next Sunday.
Then we can just get
Sundays.
we have the DMs with everything in there, so we can get the times going. But go on,
Right.
homie. Don't be late
Yeah.
for your work.
Yeah, go to work.
See you guys.
See you, homie.
Peace.
Ah!
That was great, Blooms.
Ah!
great.
I felt like, I felt
Really
like it
good.
was shaky
All right, Bloom,
I
I
felt like
gotta
it
get you
was
some
shaky
music
thing.
for my rage.
Help me out.
Since people
for
have
your
music.
rage. So I'm gonna have a bard playing
What?
music, and I'm gonna have the berserker just like it.
We gotta find a
You did
perfect
great.
song that embodies seasons and heavy metal.
Go for it.
It's gonna be baby metal.
Oh my god.
Baby metal death.
I'm just kidding. Baby metal, that's but I'm not
Chill.
I'm probably gonna pick like Beartooth or some shit.
Yes.
I'm gonna pick a Beartooth instrumental.
Yes.
Oh, just make sure it's something low enough that YouTube won't flag you once it goes up on your channel.
That's I'm picking a instrumental.
Got you. All right.
They don't care, like, as long as they don't have the lyrics in it, it's fine.
Really? That's where they draw the line? Huh.
I think so, yeah, because you can remember you can rap off of beats on
Oh, that's
remixes.
true. And they don't give you too much
Yeah.
flack for that. All right. But
Yeah,
all right,
that
give me
was-
the what
that
did y'all
was
like? What did y'all
amazing.
dislike?
Oh
It was
my
shorter,
gosh.
but
I really
I hate-
didn't want
enjoyed
it
it.
to run
I
too
hate
long.
Ammon's character.
Oh my god.
I actually kind of.
He's too
I mean,
chipper.
I like the
I'll give it-
annoying character. That's what
Yeah,
Pat started as. The
I'll
annoying
give it-
character, just like, hey, what's your name? Brass praises you too, good sir, and then leaves the room. Like it was just like, I love that type of character. It's stupid, but it's fantastic.
So I know we were trying to figure out who's gonna be the main character and all, but I already know who it is.
Yeah. Hi, Tony.
Hey Tony,
Bruh.
Yeah.
you're the main
hate you guys.
character.
Tony
Well,
just has a lot of twists right now, but like to be honest, all of you are gonna get plenty of twists.
Nah, Tony's the main
Like-
character. I'm sorry to tell you that.
Like
Check
we
the
have
work
that.
start.
Like Boo has to deal with the fact that he just drifted a ship full of his own people into a
You
dock.
don't care? Did you hear his response? Your ship
look-
got majorly
look at-
messed up.
look at all
yeah.
Look at all the swagons I killed though doing it.
You know
I
it's
will
crazy.
give you that. A good chunk of the Swagins that were climbing up the side would have either fallen off if they were on the left side of the ship, because of the shock, and the ones on the right side of the ship just fucking smashed into bedrock because they were not expecting a ship to Tokyo drift in the water.
It's all good though, because you got to deal with the fact that I don't like goblins.
That's racism.
Hey, the party's got a racist.
I-
Yeah, boy.
It's not my
He's,
fault.
he's over here talking in the tavern like, oh, we don't discriminate in
Oh,
Black
you gotta think
Forest.
about it. You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. Look, there's two like fucking races here that always get questioned the guild: goblins and fucking Sawagans. They're like, hey, we need you to go just kill these goblins that keep attacking this village. Okay.
I'm a seafarer though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A fun part of this is I don't think any of you all noticed, but the ballista on the ship is the one that Bane shoots at the end of episode 1 or 2.
I know which one it is. I do.
I was so happy. So happy.
Because that ship literally, once it gets hit, it just drove away because it was like, we're too damaged to fucking keep
I'm
up.
glad, Bloomy, you saved Boohager's people there. Because if you just said he was pulling off like different races that were injured.
He was just pulling off slaves.
Yeah. Oh, my sword would have just started going. I just started. It'd have been like me just swiping past everybody.
If I'm not entirely sure if Boo wants this to be the ship that was slaverying people, but even if it was,
It's like
the
in my
ship
backstory, I'm in a multiracial like pirate crew basically.
exactly. So this is mostly goblins, but yeah, it's
Did you or did you not have slaves?
yeah,
That'll be
I wasn't
discussed
100%
next
sure. Did
episode.
you-
Well, we're gonna have problems.
That's a
So,
start. Uh-oh.
Either way, right now this ship does not have any slaves because the slaves that were supposed to be on this ship or were going to be enslaved are Pat Alamis and Damon and the rest of the crew that this ship could not catch.
Wait, Bloom, you know what's crazy?
Go on.
If Boohager would not been a person right now if he tried to come and try to slave us three. That'd been a worse situation for him.
It's like, so y'all want to
It
join my
was.
crew?
This is one
Get
of the
down
few
in there.
ships. Literally, this ship saw its other ships get impaled by a harpoon, rammed in half,
Blown up.
blown up,
Jesus.
and this is the one that got ballistaed and made it out. So, this is everyone's really fucked up, either mentally, physically, or in general right now, or both,
Yeah.
And
Crazy,
then
Tony.
they look towards their captain, and were like, they were like, Captain,
What do I
do
do?
now? And the ship
That bitch.
drifted into the dock, throwing
bro.
probably some of them into the water, including the Sawagins. And then on top of that, the ship is also on fire, which element I have not added yet, but will be added next time.
Oh,
The
don't worry.
fire
I
will be
love
strong
fire.
on the ship.
I love
That's
fire.
great. That's great.
Because Bloomy, guess what? There's gonna be more fire next session. Because once that rage come out, don't come near me. I think Pix might be a little too close. I'm not threatening her, but she comes into this like circle. It's like the divinity skill, flame arm, or flame.
Oh,
I'll be right
God.
back.
The one where you
Flame
I gotta
just
go.
drop onto the ground and fire
No,
goes
it's flame
everywhere.
tentacles. No,
Oh.
Tony.
I have to go.
I
So
can't remember.
Alright.
Okay.
I enjoyed being it. I will talk to y'all a little bit later.
Have fun
Hey,
Hey,
studying.
no problem. Have fun. Be safe. All that good stuff.
Enjoy
Yeah,
it.
if you get close,
Make
if
sure
you
to
get
actually eat
close-
food. You son of a bitch. Oh, go on. If you get close.
if you get closer, they're just gonna take damage from the fire every turn.
Oh, God. So, anything y'all wanted to change? Once again, Boo, I'm sorry that it took like 3 or 4 hours for you to actually.
We got to get together and talk
2
about the
hours thing.
gauntlets.
The gauntlets, yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta
so you
give
can
them
know-
more
so you can tell
strong
me what-
stuff.
So I know you're doing it to where the stronger I get, the more I can actually. Because right now I can't talk to him at all. I could just like summon weapons from him. But I guess the stronger I get, the stronger the bond grows with them is when I can actually start communicating with them.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I was thinking that's how I can start learning what happened, because obviously they would have seen what happened.
Oh yeah. No,
my
I already have that planned out. Don't worry about that. You're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you go on, gauntlets will start to attune to you in a more of a bond way, and you'll be more open to what they're saying and can hear them, because they are talking now, but you were just not in a mindset where you
Imagine,
can hear
Tony,
them.
you just see me walk out. You walk out. You already know I'm a little weird. And you see me like looking at my hand and talking. having a full.
My character would think not a damn thing of it.
Tony
Because
is
he has
falling in love
powers,
with the book.
he has powers he has not even shown y'all that would make that make
Exactly.
total sense.
So, you're all
I mean, you do talk to a book, probably.
Oh,
I mean,
I can talk to other stuff.
the book talks more to him, but it's still,
I can't believe we fucked up Boohager's ship like that. He picked the wrong people to fuck with, Tony.
He fucked up his own ship. Oh, I was gonna
Maybe he
say.
shouldn't have been a damn pirate.
He tried to fuck with an assassin, a fucking worshiper of Rask, and a thief. And
Oh,
Blood
that's
Blade.
what you mean. Yeah, that was fucking. Oh, fucking that crit
Oh my
bandit
gosh,
still
man.
kills me.
G made me so happy but so sad at the same time. I hope he comes up later.
I'm just like, yeah, you're not
will.
seeing that ship. You're not seeing that ship, big dog. That ship got grungs on it right now. Sailing the
Grungs
seas.
dancing happily. The grungs are gonna come back to this dock like, I heard some wagons were killed here. Like,
That's not the voice, Bloomy. You got to do the voice. You got- yes.
So, Bloomy, how long until we have to fight hags? It's a moral tradition.
Bloomy, you got
yeah,
it.
it's a moral
You gotta.
tradition apparently. So
You
I guess
See
The
hags?
one-
I guess soon.
See
The one
hags?
shot,
We'll see
the one
that,
shot that we
that's
have to
true.
do, the one shot that Tony has to do, it's the first combat is literally gonna be hags. That's gonna be like his tutorial combat.
Just hags. Hey, kids, you want to get lightning bolted?
But I heard Tony, that's actually a really good thing that DMs do. They always have that one mob that everyone fights for tutorial, especially like new people. I think it's hags for you. 'Cause I'm tired of seeing them.
Try to see them.
I would say
I like
for
the
me, it's
Sawagons.
probably blights.
Or blights.
The first time I didn't have blights was this campaign. And that's because it didn't feel like it fit. But if you were in Mora in like the mainland, you would have had to fight blights.
So they got to go through levels. It's blights, then hags,
Yeah, and then we never get high enough to see what's after that.
and then the megalodon.
Oh, Megalodon.
Oh, I forgot y'all fought whale.
Y'all want to head back to the Discord? We can talk
Yeah,
about
we
it there.
can.
We can.
Mhm.
And I can start my stream back up. And Bloomy, what are we
Yeah, you
doing
can
after
do
this?
that.
Oh, you're doing scary streams, huh?
Scary streams later tonight. I might get some food. Most I had was like I had like a fruit sandwich or something. Fruit sandwich.
I thought you said a fruit. I was like, what?
Fruit
No, I had
salad.
like a fruit and sandwich, and I got grape juice.
Yummy, yummy. All right, well, I'm gonna unmute and stuff in the Discord.
People are liking it so far. Like I had like a Lucy Peach, I had Burr Baby, it came through.
I didn't get to really look at chat because I had a lot of.
I was interacting with them for you.
All right, your stream's live now? I'm gonna turn off the
Yeah.
broadcast.
Well, I need to go. I'm going live now. One sec.
All right. Tell me when you hit the button.
One sec. All right, I'm going live now.
All right, ending broadcast.